Hello, good evening, everybody. Yay! It's that time. We're back with Sundered Fate. We have a wonderful new player and character here, Asia. Yay! Round of
Whoa,
applause. Nice. I'm very excited to have her joining tonight and you know, giving us a shot here. Yay! Um, yeah, so where were we? Last session we're at this grand gala. Our group is undercover, keeping a careful eye on the council members to see where this corruption is taking place, where it's coming from, and seeing if they're behind it. They've at least seen all the council people introduced. They also met the captain of the city guard, Dinless. And yeah, they're all in the greeting room where there's small chat, introductions, and things like that taking place, as is common in these sorts of things. And everyone's keeping a careful eye. I think at the end of last session, we had some guests arrive. Um, Mindardis Halcyon, that is Dia's grandmother. One of the pirates, Vilno the Mystic, and someone Feyor seemed to know, Minera. With that, though, let's start with our DM inspo before I forget. I was just talking about it before stream, and I already almost forgot. So, ooh, that's an interesting roll. Okay. Um, let's see. Carly, let me know what you got first.
I got a 5.
Oh, okay, nice, nice. Tasha?
I got a 4.
Oh, damn. Okay. Lil?
I got a 10.
Nice, nice. Now, if you want to roll, Asia, you're welcome to, but I know that tonight is going to be, we're just sort of introducing a little bit. So if you don't want to, that's okay too. Totally up to you.
No, I don't want to. No.
Nope. Okay, you're good.
I
You're
feel
good.
good with these results. Thank you.
Nice. All right, Lil, I rolled a 20. That's one of those nat 20s out of the way. So you're the
Yes.
closest, and I think it's a D10 currently. Yeah? You're level 11? Yeah.
Whatever you say.
Beautiful.
I never know.
So beautiful, yeah. All right. So as Minera's announced, she walks down the grand descent, this massive walkway, stairway down into the great room where people are mingling. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot the music for our players. There's the stream. I will just put this in Zoom real quick, just so y'all have some mood. Oops. Yeah. The mood music. Yeah, I think that's perfect one. All right. Here we go. What's that? And as the music plays, little band off in the corner, amplified with some magic. There's people just mingling, chatting, drinking their champagne, and putting on airs here in the great room. With everybody mingling now, there's a little time to spend here in this portion of the gala. If any of you have an interest in doing anything else, if you don't, we can move forward to the next session. But I'll pause and say.
Are you talking to me?
No. Oh, this is just a general to anyone if they have, mostly, to everyone else. It's just walking around the party.
Okay.
I'm just checking in to see if they want to do anything before we.
Yeah.
Thank you for checking.
I think-
Yeah.
I think Tuna's still in pout mode, so
Oh, that's
you know,
right.
especially because Carly got the letter today, so Tuna's definitely in pout mode.
Oh, that's so sad. Yeah. Okay. Anything for
Yeah.
Latron?
She's going to be walking around, still pretending she knows what she's doing, trying to channel in a Dia energy.
Nice.
Like, what would Dia do? Oh, okay. Be overly people pleasing. Hi, hello. Like she's very awkward.
Beautiful. It's hit or miss as you walk among the guests. You find some common interest, tea or otherwise, with some, and others are just like, yeah, yes, a pleasure, and you know, carry on. Anything for you, Fiora?
Um, I'll try and find a good chance to slip off and read the note that the operative gave me.
Oh, okay. You slip back into the coat room where you entered. You know, you'll have to leave your stuff behind, coats and any obvious weapons and such. And use that as though you're rummaging through a coat and you're able to read the scouting report. Here's what it says. There are a few rooms of note within this mansion that were scouted ahead of time. The great room here being a great place to watch for interactions between targets and their reactions to one another. The kitchen, as the staff typically after the dinner service can be quite calm and often overhears things. The dining hall, the seating arrangement is set up in a way that it's pretty easy to eavesdrop on one another. So spreading out a little might be beneficial. Not that you have to, but if you find some council people, finding some spots nearby might allow you to overhear things. Very easy to watch your targets too in the dining hall. Um, There's a special note here that as the dining phase begins to transition into the ballroom dancing phase of the evening, your contact has discovered that there are 3 rooms that have been set for drink carts and service, despite not being on the assignment sheet. Seemed like an irregularity, so they wanted to report that. It's considered a breach of security here, in fact, and might be worth checking out at one point or another. Ballroom, really easy place to interact with targets if you want. Eavesdrop and watch for suspicious behavior. And lastly, there's a servant's parlor where the staff after the dinner service tend to rest and coordinate and such. Might also be a good place to get ear to the ground with people that have been um, serving everybody. And that's it. All right.
Once she's done reading it, she'll use, and bear with me when I try to say this, prestidigitation
Nice. Nailed it.
to burn it.
Oh, okay. This goes up the smoke. All right. Was there anybody that you wanted to go chat with in this introductory phase here?
I think you should go and say hi to Maddie.
Okay, all right. Mindardis, after looking up, yay, is her first name. And as you approach, you see an older human woman, um, beautiful salt and pepper hair, nice, like a weathered, as though she's been a lot in the sun. Skin, and she's I think maybe in her 70s or 80s now, I think. Beautiful dark skin tone, whose face lights up seeing her old friend from her youth, Feora. Feora, oh, what are you doing at this work, is it?
Isn't it always?
It's a pleasure to see you. What have you been up to these days?
Well, you know, running around, venturing, exploring, breaking into things, the like.
Of course, of course. Yeah, she's chatting, her eyes catch on your hand. I'm sorry, Feywar. That's did you pick that ring up somewhere? It looks familiar. May I take a look?
Yeah, it's Dia's.
Oh, you know Dia? Oh, is she well?
Yes, she left us a few days ago.
Oh,
She left the ring behind for me to hold on to.
I see. I see. I'm glad that she's alive. And was she well before she left? And she doing something dangerous?
No, no more than I think you'd expect for Dia.
She's gonna do a little insight check and let me know if you are being honest and persuasive. I mean, you can do your role and let me know. Use persuasion if you genuinely feel that way, or deception if you're trying to um, make Mindartis feel better. And let me know what you get.
How does the broke thing work again? Is it less than 10?
Yeah, exactly. As a 10 or higher.
All right, then I think it's a dirty 20.
Okay. Well, that beats a 6. So. Oh.
Does wisdom not run in the family?
Yeah, it's a lacking. Oh, all right. Well, that's good. If you see her again soon, please let her know I was asking after her when I think of her.
Of course. Have you been well? What are you doing in Avalon?
As well as well can be. At my age, I'm here making connections as always, trying to grow what I can in South Belmont and work, I suppose. Work for me too.
It never stops.
It doesn't. I'm sure you have your own fair share to do, but I appreciate you stopping by to say hi to an old friend.
Of course.
How's the teeth?
Taking some getting used to.
Gives a little very weak punch on your arm. Oh, you take care.
Kind of like covers her mouth as she walks on.
Nice. Yeah, I don't think she saw your spiky thing. She's just talking about that tooth event from your youth.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't even thinking of that.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even use that properly now anymore. I can't remember if I used it or not recently, but I'll have to drain it.
It's gonna hurt. Okay, and so this pause me if Tuna, Latron, or Feyor have anything that they want to do before we transition to the next phase.
I think Ladrin, as she's like circling through, making her rounds very awkwardly, is going to try to keep an eye on Lamegli.
Mm-hmm.
I say that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just because we locked eyes earlier.
Yeah.
So she'll probably just eventually make her way over to him.
Okay. You keep a careful eye on them. I would say go and make a perception check for me, Ladrin, just to see what you're perceiving. I should keep a careful eye on Lamegli.
It's a very poor roll. 15.
Okay, that's not too bad. All right, nothing for the rest of this service, but we'll say you're keeping a careful eye on as things transition. Lots of schmoozing and introductions and small talk and greetings and such. All right. So the evening transitions. People begin leaving this area as dinner service is called. This is the dining and conversation portion of the gala. The kitchen is busy preparing food. People are choosing their own seating in the dining halls. There's, let me share an image out for in Discord. For the dining hall. Where are you, dining hall? Here we go. And I will carefully navigate over to this for our viewers to see as well. Let me turn this off and that. Okay. And fix our videos super quick. Okay, good. All right. And so you head over to the dining hall. Go, viewers. Thank you for your patience with that. As you can see, the dining hall has this beautiful open layout. And there are candles that both dance in the air as well as lining the tables. People begin grouping up into their cliques and groups. The council members are not all sitting together, but there is a location roughly near the center where if you were all to sit, you could probably keep a good eye between people sitting on both sides of the table on the other council member, on all the council members, if you wished. Lots of conversation happening. Would you all like to sit down? Or do you have other plans?
Yes, but before we sit down over the dragon chat, we'll say space out from each other. We can cover more ground with eavesdropping that way.
Tuna just responds, "Fuck, okay."
Nice.
Sorry.
Beautiful. All right. So the three of you sit down, ultimately, and begin enjoying some food. There is the band that was playing before finishes, and there's a new area, a new stage off in the edge of this room, a nice sizable stage where a new performer picks up. Leanna, do you have a type of bardic performance you want to do? Do you want to be singing? Do you want to be playing an instrument or doing some other thing as your performance? Sorry, that one's for you, Age. I'm so sorry.
What'd you say?
My bad.
Sorry.
That's okay. I'm just mentioning
my
you off to
performance?
the side. I was just talking about the performance you're putting on, your character, and was
Okay.
wondering if you wanted to be singing or playing an instrument or something else for your performance.
Yes, I want to be singing. Thank you.
Nice. So your beautiful performance begins, and it's captivating. A lot of people are just drawn into this melodic, ethereal energy around this performer. Do you want to? And you don't have to. Asia, I'm just going to call you Leanna for now, by your character name, if that's okay. That way I can
Yep.
distinguish.
Yes.
Would you like to describe Leanna at all, in appearance or anything that she's doing?
Wow. So Leanna is on a little bit of a risen stage, and she is isolated in a corner of the area of the dining hall, away from where everyone is wandering. So you don't hear her play very loudly. It's very soft, and it flows through the room and sets a nice ambiance as other people like walk around. She is dressed in something that's like periwinkle. It's giving celestial a little bit. It's giving ethereal. It's giving performance over substance, because the words are nonsense, and she is just closing her eyes softly and swaying with the music, and she's not very aware of her surroundings.
I love that. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Nice. Yeah. So you're all taking that in as the conversation begins to flow and the food, and you see the council members sit down one by one. Is there anything you'd like to do? Or are you keeping an eye on council members, or whatever you would all, you three would like to do?
I feel like I'm just keeping a general eye on everything as best I can.
Okay.
Just head on a swivel.
Gotcha.
Mm.
Latrin, are you keeping an eye on LeMagley still, specifically?
Yeah, but intermittently just kind of also scanning.
Okay.
But my main focus is Lemegli.
Gotcha. And
I don't want to seem like I'm staring too much.
yeah, like over the food. Yeah.
Like,
Actually,
Mm.
can I? Ha 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 ha! I just remembered that I packed a spell for this because we don't have a sorcerer.
Oh.
I would like to cast Detect Magic
Okay.
and just kind of just do a general sweep, like as we're going to our seats or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of
Oh.
basically sweeping the room to try to get as much as I can within
Gotcha.
that
just
30
gave
feet
me an idea.
radius.
Okay. Nice. Nice. And anything for Fiora as you're getting set up to sit down and started? And then I'll go backtrack.
I want to try and sit near. I don't know how to say their name, but the Triton council person.
All right. Let me take a peek. See. Oh, Dinless.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Are you keeping a careful eye on them then? All right. Tuna, as you suddenly cast the spell as you're making your way through, you get that beautiful 30-foot range on detect magic. There is, aside from the magic levitating some of these candles in the air, there isn't much that pings. No magic items. There's a soft magic in the air, but you can tell it's sort of like entertainment purposes magic, holding things aloft and keeping things looking fresh and nice.
I got you.
But thankfully nothing that pings any senses.
Okay.
Could I also do one more thing?
Yeah.
Because Tuna reminded me
Ooh.
of stuff. I would like to detect thoughts, not on a
Oh.
particular person, but just anywhere within 30 feet of me. Just to throw that out there.
You might
How
have
big is
to
the dining
select a
hall?
target, because I think it says with you select
It's both.
you can just open up to 30 feet. Oh, okay.
Yep. You can also use a spell to detect the presence of thinking creatures you can't see. So it just needs to be searching for thoughts within 30 feet of me.
Damn. Okay.
And
How
it
big
can
is the
pin it.
dining hall, sir?
Oh, so sorry.
How big is the dining hall?
Gosh, it's probably a good maybe 120, 140 feet long by almost that wide, maybe 100 foot wide. Probably a full like school cafeteria, college cafeteria, something like
Got it.
that. Let's see. All right. All right, let me double check, because with detect thoughts it says you can focus your mind on any one creature that you can see within 30 feet of you, but I think you saw elsewhere.
You got to scroll down.
Okay. You can also use it to detect the presence of thinking creatures you can't see. Necessarily, you can search for thoughts. Okay. So you can tell that there are people with they are thinking creatures. So everybody here starts pinging for you. Like you can't hear anything specific, but you can detect them as thinking creatures. But ping, 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 ping. It's a little overwhelming, but you're able to cope. And Yeah, if you at any point wanted to turn that into like thoughts of a person, let me know. You have to pick a unique person for that.
I mean, I probably, depending on how long, but wrong one. I think it, oh, it only lasts a minute. I'll put it up again later.
Okay. Right. You get kind of a well, you can't detect any specific thoughts. There's it's actually almost a little overwhelming. There's a lot of people thinking about themselves and others and issues and food and just a whole array of thoughts with pinging that many people. Yeah, and it fades, and you can fire it back up later. May I ask Tuna, Ladrin, and Feyor then to make a perception check as you're keeping, your eyes peeled. And Tuna, let me know what you get when you.
24. We're so back.
Yeah, nice. Okay. All right, 24 for Tuna. Ladrin?
16.
Okay. And
Weak.
Feyor?
Dirty 20.
20. Okay. Tuna, you spot, and I'll say, Ladrin as well, because even though yours is lower, you were focusing on Lamagli, I believe. Okay.
Mhm.
The two of you spot Lamagli as the courses are being served. Each course is about 15 minutes apart. There's going to be like 13 on this meal. Every 15 minutes or so, a fresh course of food arrives. You do catch a glimpse of Lamagli removing the dome from a tray that he was just served. As he takes the silver dome off, beneath is the soup course, though his tray is adorned with a large purple rose, similar to the one you saw on that server earlier. Lamagli suddenly looks up and around the room as though searching it, then abruptly stands up and leaves the table, walking out of sight, exiting the dining room back through the great room door. And Feor, you catch that, let's see. Actually, that's all that's happening right now. But in a little time, you'll catch, if you're still here, Feor, you'll catch something else. But I'll let you perceive that, Tuna and Ladrin, for now, if there's anything you want to do with that.
I will say in the dragon chat, is anyone particularly that word doesn't work in that accent. Does anyone really want to follow him or
I'll go. Only because he stared at me earlier and it bothered me. So
get his ass? Get it.
Don't get caught.
All right, Ladrin, do you how do you leave? Are you like pushing the chair out and hustling? Or are you being discreet and quiet?
she will nonchalantly get out of the chair and like just I'm trying to think like, oh, where's the bathroom?
Nice.
I need to powder my nose.
Okay.
Terrible.
All right, and you follow after the Lamagli. All right, so excuse me. A little bit after Bayora, you notice that Finacer, councilperson Finacer, a server approaches them in the middle of a course, though not beckoned. Usually they only come over when serving or when called. But this one's coming over even though they were not beckoned. They lean down and seem to timidly relay a message to councilperson Finacer. Nods to excuse the server. And a few moments later, they excuse themselves politely and over here. and leave the dining room in a different direction through a side door. This is maybe like 8 or 10 minutes after the other event. Is there anything that you would like to do, Feora?
I'm gonna follow Phineas here. He's also leaving. I'll say in the group chat. The...
Okay. Alright. You do your thing and suddenly get up and follow Finacer. With your 19 tuna, you see probably a good 15 minutes later, if not 20, Charles Glorybuff that got the cold shoulder earlier. You see him flag down a server. And the strange part of this exchange is that the server, immediately after speaking with Charles, then heads directly to Dinless and whispers something in her ear, in their ear. Dinless stands up and excuses themselves from the table and leaves the room down another hallway. And Charles Glorybuff, about 5 minutes later, is going to do the same down that same one that Dinless went down.
You already know, baby.
Yeah, I get it. Nice.
I'm so great at stealth and lying.
The chair smashes into like a chair behind you.
A little bit. And I'm like,
No.
oh god, okay.
Oh, sorry.
I'm like bumping into people, like trying to get
Beautiful. And you follow down another avenue. And as the three of you head off in different directions, Leanna, you are approached by the person you've been staying with, Minera. She comes up as you finish a set, and in between songs, begins making some small talk. Oh, evening, Leanna. Your performance spectacular, as always.
Thank you.
Of course. Of course. Are you enjoying the gala so far?
Yes, everyone's dressed so nicely. I think it's quite interesting, actually. I've never seen anyone look quite like it.
Oh, wonderful. I'm thoroughly enjoying your performance and glad that you could make it here. You know that, looks around a little bit. I've been looking to make contact with the person I discussed. Happenstance, they are here tonight.
Oh, I've been looking. I didn't see anyone who kind of looked like they might know me, in fact. And so I was waiting for you.
Good.
Yeah.
Please be sure not to let anyone know here who you are or where you're from. It's just not very safe.
And why is
But
that?
I can tell you more. I'm going to have going to speak with this contact, and we will set a meeting where I can tell you some more about your family and what it is I have for you. But I need to know you'll be safe first, and with this contact can assist in that. I'd like to send them your way to at least meet you and set up a time for a meeting if you're amenable.
Yeah, that sounds great. Should I look for them in a certain way?
I would say continue to perform here, and I will have them speak a passphrase when they come to meet you. They will say, "The last time I heard that song was on the beaches of North Belmont." Make sure they say that.
The bitches of North Belmont.
Yes.
Oh,
She and her party are the only ones I feel it's safe to speak of who you are or where you're from. But you'll be a great asset for you.
excellent.
Please carry on, and I will send them over to you as soon as I've had an opportunity to speak with them.
Thank you for your kindness, Monero.
Of course. At least I can do. All right, you take care. Just a little pat. And she heads off. All right. So we will catch back up. Let's see, Ladrin, you were scooching first. So when you got up, you walked, navigated through the dining hall, back into the great room. You saw which hallway and doorway Lamegli went through. Lamegli. Once they're in that hallway, you catch up to the doorway, and you're looking down a rather grand hallway, of course. And you see them maybe 80, 100 feet ahead of you before, this several 100-foot hallway that turns in different directions. But there's some servers moving around, but it's not full like the other areas where the party is at. How would you like to approach following this person? Want to be stealthy? Do you have anything you'd like to do in particular?
That is a really great
Yeah.
question. I was thinking, no, I can't do that in here. It's too. I would like to try and be stealthy, and what I'm going to do is, because it's up for an hour, so in case any of my friends get close enough, this will apply to them too. I'll do Pass Without a Trace.
Oh, nice. Wow.
So
Wave the magic over you.
I guess I have to choose them within 30 feet. So
once they get within 30 feet, you can be like, damn. It just means you can distinguish who gets it and who doesn't.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. Well, that's what I'll do, just because I'm not a rogue.
Nice.
And then I'll just kind of, as stealthily as I can, but also like nonchalantly, like, oh, this is so pretty. Look, Gregory, look at the wall.
Nice.
Look at the art.
Okay. Do you want to have Gregory out here?
Oh, Gregory's been out. He has his little dapper bow tie on.
Right, the bow tie. That's so cute. Yes. Gregory, just to cue you in the cuteness for this one, Asia. Gregory is a little tiny gargoyle that sits atop her shoulder, currently wearing a nice little stuffy bow tie for the event. So that's all. I just had to share it.
You know what? That's a good
made
visual.
him.
That's a good visual. Thank you.
Oh, I get the little crochet one. Nice, yes.
Yeah, that's so cute. He's so precious. Yeah. Anyways, he's just here with a little bow tie.
Right.
Yeah.
As you carry on down the hallway, go and make a stealth check for me to see how successful you are in your stealthy endeavor.
Natural 20 for 33.
33, okay.
Because I get a plus 10.
Right. Incredible. Jeez. Okay. You feel...
Are you trying to steal my job? What is this?
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
This is so...
Stealth.
You've been teaching me, we'll just say on the side.
Nice.
Really?
All right. Beautiful. So you are following them. Let's see. Get down here to Lamegli. Okay. So you see Lamegli navigate a few hallways, and then slip into an office. As you approach the office door with your incredible stealth, you can see this door, the initial door has been left ajar. It's actually a joint office. It's one room that you look in, and there's a doorway to the right that heads into another section of the office. Lamegli slips over into that portion. What would you like to do? Out of sight in the second office now.
I like to wild shape, but I think there's still too many people around.
This is a pretty secluded area, I'll say. You don't really spot anyone else in the hallways over here.
Well, I guess I may lose Gregory. I want to keep Gregory out. I'm gonna play dumb because she's terrible at this, and try to get close to the door and see if I can do a little like peek-see or like maybe listen first before I like. Oh, I thought this is where the bathroom was.
Yes. You find with your stealth check, you easily listen without, garnering any attention. And it just sounds like maybe you hear the creak of a desk chair as he sits down, and you hear maybe some books opening and closing, like he's getting set up for maybe company.
Okay. Can I share and would there be anything else that I could pick up like smell wise or more sounds using my werewolf stuff?
Oh, okay, yeah. Make a perception check here to give it a sniff, since you've got your keen senses of smell and hearing.
Yes, and it looks like I got a van or just a straight wait. Oh, that has to be in hybrid. I can't read.
There's a certain level where you get it in your human form too, so check and see if you've got that. I'm pretty sure you should have that in your human form too at one point, if not right away. But if you can't find it, you can just do a regular perception check too.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that. Fine. Another nat 20 for a 29?
Crushing it. Okay. So you hear, well, I mean, this is one of your areas of expertise, right? You hear, like scotch glasses and drinking glasses. When you hear them, they have a particular timbre to the clink, and they're setting up. Clearly, he's unloading a drink cart. Definitely doubles down on the thought that maybe he's going to be serving some drinks to company. But you don't hear any company currently. So perhaps a meeting of some sort.
In the dragon chat, I'll kind of give a rough location of where I'm at. And then, very dumbly, like, I'm going to open the door, like I'm looking for the bathroom. And that's how I'm gonna start that. Like she'll kind of open and was like, oh shit, I'm so sorry. I thought they said it was over here.
Pardon me. There's no
Apologies.
bathroom to be found here. Thank you. Please.
Apparently.
Business to be done here. The bathrooms, and gives you some directions to the nearest bathroom.
Okay, thanks. She'll turn to walk out and then stop and look back like, do I know? Maybe not. No, sorry. You looked familiar. I saw you earlier. Maybe not. Never mind. I'm sorry.
You see him take a closer look at you. Maybe we do. Maybe we have met. Perhaps you should stay. I'm setting out drinks for some friends.
Wonderful. I'm dying for a good whatever you're serving.
Please come in. Beckons you into that second office. Okay. There's a comfortable chair to sit down in, and he makes some small talk as he begins. You see that he's got a glass for himself and 3 other glasses out already. He sets another one out for you, asking you what you'd like to drink from a very expensive drink cart. And we're gonna
The
cut
most
over.
expensive drink there is
Yeah.
what she's going to be having.
Obviously.
Because she has a very high tolerance, so she could do any of this shit.
Okay. And we're gonna put a pin in that as we move over to, I believe it was Feora that was next. Let me quickly show you the back room. Where is it? Twilight. I believe it was this one. I'll put this in Discord first. This is the room that you are in currently. Ladrin.
I get the pretty room? Cool.
They're all pretty rooms
What
here.
a
but
wonderful
yes.
place to die.
Yeah.
Shut
Yeah.
up.
I was totally expecting you to like turn into a fly or something and just chill and listen. I love what you've done.
Again, Ladrin
Mhm.
doesn't understand any of like how to work this.
Listen, this is why I
So
love
this
D&D.
makes the most sense.
Yeah, it's because it's always defying expectation, and I absolutely live for it. So it's so cool. It's such a ballsy move, and I love it so much. All right, let me scroll back up super quickly in my notes. As Feora, you are following Finacer. Yes. All right, so how would you like, once you enter the hallway, you approach the hallway where he was walking. Again, you see there's a few servants in the hallway, but it's relatively unoccupied. Stealth, I'm assuming, but I want to check.
Well, first, I need a little bit of a picture painted, okay? How dark is it in this hallway? How tall is the ceiling? Is the ceiling dark at all?
Oh, right. Gosh, it's a fairly tall hallway, as this is, you find yourself looking down in an exterior hall. There's a courtyard in the center of the building just to the right. So all window panes down the right-hand side. So there's some dim light in the dome, like cathedral-esque ceiling of the hallway, but no darkness, I would say. So the sun is setting. It's the twilight hour. So it's a golden hour. Beautiful gold light fills hallway and makes the reds and gold trim sparkle.
Disgusting. Anyway.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll just stealth through it.
Go make a
It's
stealth
fine.
check.
Boring, but whatever.
So sorry.
Okay. I'm gonna say she's still wearing her boots because, as gross as it might sound, she doesn't really take them off.
Yeah.
And the gown's long enough to hide it.
Nice.
So with that being said, is this a sound kind of based stealth?
Yeah.
Can I go for the
I
advantage?
mean,
Cool.
you could be seen too, but you could have advantage for Boot's purpose as a magical purpose.
Word. I don't think it really matters all that much anyways at this level, but 30.
Okay. Right. Well, you feel pretty well concealed. You know how to do this. You've been doing it near the past century or whatever almost. So, you carefully navigate the hallway behind. I'm just going to call him Finn for now to keep it a little easier. Roll off the tongue a little better. You find, you actually make up some of the ground between the two of you and still manage to remain hidden. Being only 50, 60 feet behind, you see Finn duck into a room off the hallway. Head up to the door. You see... Make a perception check if you would. Do this with advantage because you're just standing there and you have sort of a hidden... you're doing it from a place of stealth.
22.
Oh, geez, okay. You see, he almost darted into this room. You see him quickly making his way over to a bookshelf on the back wall as you're peering in. He pulls a book, pulls out a book. From here, you can see with that perception check, it's got a red spine, gold letters. It's 6 from the left, the second to top shelf. And you quickly notate exactly which book it is on this bookcase. takes the book down, seems to slip something inside. Then promptly closes the book and places it back in its spot and is about to turn around. What do you do?
We're in the building, right?
Mm-hmm. You were still in the hallway with just outside.
Yeah.
So sorry.
It's okay, I guess.
Thanks.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Very dare.
I would like to shift, if this is acceptable, into a small mouse.
Absolutely. Absolutely. There's a couple tables and pedestals nearby, and you do you have a visual for shifting from your humanoid down to that? Like, do you shift into some like cool bloody thing, or do you have some sort of transformation you have in mind?
God, yes.
Okay.
Like the blood kind of like melts down like over her into a small mouse.
Bang! Blood out of your pores coats you, and you almost like you're melting. Just reforms, congeals into a little mouse. You scurry under the shadows of the nearby tables and pedestals as you watch Finn coming out of the room and returning back the way that he came. Once he's out of sight, what do you want to do?
Still as a mouse, I'll go into the room, and once I'm sure that like there's no one around, I'll reform out of it.
Okay, you've got that interesting perspective. You know, it's your first shift into a mouse, and since you're this big, everything is so grand and tall and kind of warped like a fisheye lens, and you kind of you follow the edges with your whiskers or feeling the way along the walls until you find your way into the room. You don't spot anything dangerous in here, people or otherwise, and you kind of melt, and then out of that pool of blood arise. Back to your regular
Okay,
form.
I would like. I would like to investigate the books first and make sure that there's not like some secret sign. Like if I just pull it out, is it going to like? Is someone else looking into it going to be like, oh my god, someone touched this before?
Yeah, you can make an investigation check for that. Absolutely.
Great. Love investigating.
Mm-hmm.
It's my favorite. Fuck. Oh wait, no, I'm a rogue and I'm so fun. Okay, 19.
Damn, nice. Okay. With a 19, you find that all of these books have a bit of a layer of dust. You don't see anything intentionally set up, but the dust was disturbed on the book that he touched. But you get the feeling it's because this is an unused office. Out of sight, out of mind.
Okay, great. I will. How big is the book that you pulled out?
Oh gosh, maybe just a foot tall and just like 2 inches thick. That's all.
Okay. How long would it take for my book to copy it? And would it copy the note that's in it?
That's interesting. Because it's a separate thing, you'd have to put the note on your book instead. That'd take like 5 seconds.
That's fine. I still want to copy the book.
Okay. Book could take like 30
as
seconds. It's not a big book.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll do that, and then I'll take out the note and do the same thing on my book.
35 seconds later, you're putting the book, you're putting both things back away, so you never touch them.
All right, and then I will make my way back to the dining hall.
Okay, you make your way back. Excellent. While you're walking out of the office, you get a mental message, telepathic message from Ladrin, just saying, "Oh, I'm heading down to this area." Just giving you, the area that the way that she went, and that's all. Back to the dining hall, and I will jump over to Tuna. Hi. Tuna, you've been following. You've been following Charles Glorybuff. Yes, yes, excellent. Who is following Dinless? Excellent. So, as you
It's
find your
gonna go
way,
great for us.
it's gonna be so great. Uh, as you approach the edge of the dining hall and peer down this other third hallway, you can see Charles Glorybuff. Maybe they're a pretty good distance ahead, maybe 120 feet or so down a very long hallway. It splits off in a few directions, but you've got a good buffer between you and him. How would you like to approach following?
Honestly, Tuna, I went into this with as much of a plan as Tuna did, purposefully. So I think Tuna's just gonna like kind of chill around the corner and try to not be heard just to see what's going on before making an approach. Just like tuck behind a pillar if there's like a pillar I can kind of
Nice. You duck and
just
roll.
eavesdrop for a second.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. So you kind of find your way over and you watch. You don't see Dinless. Dinless had like a 5-minute lead, but you watch as Charles continues on and then turns left down another hallway. About 120, 130 feet ahead of you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna cronk this from Emperor's New Groove and just go down to that corner and just kind of stick at that corner for a second.
Okay.
Being as quiet as possible for Tuna.
Nice. I'll say that this continues, every hallway that he turns is like another 80 feet, 50 feet, 100
Good
feet, and he's
lord.
navigating this palatial building. And there's like 5 or 6 times that you're able to stop and look, until finally, about 60 feet ahead of you, he turns and opens a door on the left-hand side of the hallway. And you hear him say, I knew that would get your attention. We need to talk. Steps in and closes the door behind him.
Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna step up and just kind of stand outside the door and see if I can hear anything.
Yeah, go and make a perception check.
And has it been 10 minutes? Because I want to see if my detect magic is still up.
Good question. Navigating. Since you came into the dining hall to sit down, yes.
Okay, that's fine. All right, that's a 23 perception.
Oof. Okay. You can hear muffled talking. It's more the tone that you pick up than what's being said. You can hear Charles Glorybuff clearly upset with Dinless. And what starts with a little bit of maybe frustration, little anger in Charles' voice is beginning to escalate. Dinless, very calm, very collected, until Charles continues. He's starting to shout. And you're hearing him say things like, "This is not how things are going to go. What I say is going to go, or you will suffer the costs. Play by our rules, or you're out." And you hear Dinless softly and composed answer as well. "If you're not going to play by the rules willingly, then I'll just have to change the rules." And it's at this point that you hear Dinless, the composed Dinless, let out a scream. A frightful scream.
Kicking down that door.
Awesome. Tuna, the 6'1" tiefling, kicks in
Big,
the door.
beefy, 19 strength.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go, bitch.
All right. And you see Charles Glorybuff lurching over at Dinless, but about a half a foot in front of Charles, like a contorted spirit form of Charles, like almost leaping from him, reaching out with twisted face and like bony skeletal arms, reaching out half a foot out in front of his, trying to grab Dinless. And you can see as his hand is getting close, as you're storming into the room, his hand is almost drawing the spirit out of her shoulder, and she's fighting almost to keep her spirit within her body. And I'm going to put a quick pin in that funness.
Yep. Cool, great. Cool and good.
I'm going to, let's see, jump back to Ladrin. Ladrin, you've a drink poured, made a little conversation, as you hear another person arrive to the room. Let's see. This first person is wearing a gentleman, masculine presenting, a person wearing a form-fitting tux, beautiful purple rose pinned to the front. Hair slicked back, seems to be a half-elf. Finely trimmed beard, everything like really catered to appearance. Who steps in the room? Oh, Lamegli. Oh, I see we have company. Hello, and comes down to give you a little bow. Oh, a pleasure, madam. Gives a little formal kiss on the knuckle there. Yes. Oh, what a fine selection. Looks at your drink. Yes, I believe I'll have one of those as well. Pulls up a seat. A little more chat. Another person arrives. A woman arrives looking, she's humanoid in form, but rather than the typical skin that you would see on a human, has scales, sort of like snake scales. Pointed ears with little webbing on the back. And she has this incredible grace as she almost glides into the room. She's also wearing a beautifully catered tuxedo and comes into the room and, oh, Lebegli, and kind of looks at that guy that came in, and, oh, and who are you? What a delight.
Yes, I'm Ladrin.
A pleasure, Adrian. Asusui is my name. Please, can I pour you another?
Yes, please.
Lulu tops you off and sits down. Finally, the third glass owner arrives. A Goliath gentleman that kind of ducks and like turns sideways to get the shoulders to fit through, ducks under, standing maybe like 7'5", 7'6", somewhere around there. Not like super bulky muscular, but big enough as Goliaths are. Beautiful head, bald head with the tattoos that run up the face and over the skull. Wearing a wilderness kind of version of dance clothing appropriate for a party. There's fine leathers and things like that that are just sort of strapped, but keeping that function and movement free. Big furs that wrap around the edge of the leather. And he has a beautiful skirt on, like a kilt almost. And he steps in, kind of ducks under, and just looks around. We're all here then. And kind of looks at you, Ladra, and like closes a door behind him. This is the second office.
I meant to say,
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. I don't remember her fake name. I think it was like Dana or Diana or something. I know Cascbo. That's what she would have given, but
Okay,
if not,
that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Understood. Okay.
Dumbass. Okay.
So, Lemegli. Yes, all here indeed. So, we obviously have some rather important business to discuss. But first, a new matter at hand. And gestures at you, Ladrin. Mm. She seemed rather interested earlier in the breeding area, and then found her way in here to a rather private room. I think maybe we have some questions for her. What do you all think? And all three turn to you, like yes, we have some questions. And
He's looking so stoic.
perfect. I need you to roll initiative, Ladrin.
Oh my
They are not going to
god.
be friendly about this.
This is fine. I'm okay.
Yeah.
Everything is okay. Everything is not okay with that.
It's not.
Fuck me.
All right. So what I'll do here is, oh, I'm so sorry. Let me quickly share out in our Discord here the different rooms, because I can do that quickly. This room here is the one that you saw, Lily. That's in Discord. I'll put it up here for our viewers. Quite a lovely room. And then to another room that you are in is this one. It's a little bit later when you get to yours. It takes a while. You can see the sun starting to set. And the battle's happening here. Obviously, they're not in the screen there, but and just for our viewers, this is the room that Tuna is in. But let me give you a better view, viewers, of the setup for Ladrin. There we go. And I think it's this one. There we go. And Ladrin, I'm gonna turn my face off for a minute, but here we go. All right. So Ladrin, this is you. This is, where's our gentleman? This is the person that came in through this door. This is the slicked hair gentleman. And this one is the snake scale woman. And this is Lemegli here. Behind the desk. This is you over here. So, let me know what you got for initiative. If you would, please.
I got a great old 5.
Ooh,
Because
nice.
that's on par for this session.
Mm-hmm.
And stealthy missions that she doesn't know how to do. Errantly. Ice? Fine. Stealth missions? No.
Oops.
To be fair, we also didn't do great on the heist. Like, I'm pretty sure we ended up alerting the entire
Fair. That's
Yeah.
fair.
place we were in.
Look, no one died. We got a sick ass sword and whatever we were looking for.
Is that not the second time
Connected?
Tuna died? I think Tuna did die, actually.
No,
No,
But
I
not
don't think
permanently.
Okay.
Just kidding.
I don't know. No.
That's so funny.
And Ladrin connected with Nathrana. So,
That's
like,
true,
I
you
think
found
that was a
out.
win.
why did my sound?
Agreed.
Mama.
All right, so
Mommy.
luckily, Ladrin, you're right in the middle. One person got 3, another got 1, and then 2 got ahead of you.
Thank
So you're in the middle here.
Amazing. Cool. Bring it.
The Goliath is just straight up going to try and grapple you. So it'll be a grapple check, which is their athletics roll versus you can either choose athletics or acrobatics to try and get out of being grappled and held in place.
Okay.
And just let me know what you get when you get it.
11.
They rolled lower. and they got a 10 with their modifier.
Holy
So
shit.
despite this lumbering Goliath, did you use acrobatics or athletics, by the way?
Acrobatics, because she's dexterous, but not.
Mm-hmm. He goes to grab a shoulder and an arm, and you just kind of contort a little out of the way and try and push off and free yourself. Now that's the only thing he can do with his action, which moves us to the snake-scaled woman, who is casting a spell. I don't know if you have any. I don't think you get counter spell, but I just want to state that she's casting a spell in case you have anything.
Nope.
Okay. Then I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Okay. 18.
Wow. All right. So you feel yourself locking up as though you're getting paralyzation is taking place, but you just barely fight it off as you met the DC for it. And snap free of an attempted hold person spell.
Okay.
This makes it your turn. This is the office. This is the room which you came through. This person has moved over here to try and grapple you. So they're no longer blocking the door. So there's a door here. The first office, this door, and then the hallway goes back this way. You know that there are people sort of out here in this area. So if you can get out there, you might be in a safer position, but it's a ways to run with 4 people right nearby. What would you like to do?
Okay. Well, question. Could I use a free action to yell through the dragon chat?
Absolutely.
Okay. So my free action, I'm going to yell, I made a mistake, I'm being attacked.
Perfect.
And yeah, like with that, like, but it's where I told you. Or no, that was like to everybody. Never mind. They know where I'm at. Fine. They'll figure
Well, some of us have our own issues.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Nice.
Great. Okay.
One of us here is practiced in doing this shit.
Nice.
Listen, I'm a...
I think it's making it for a lot of fun. You go, lady. Yeah, no.
There we go.
Nice.
There we go.
All right, what you gonna do? Time's a ticking.
Right. How big is the 3 that are nearest me? Are they like 10 or 15 feet?
There's one right next to you, 5 feet, and then the other 2 are 10 feet away. One's 10 feet, the other's 15 feet away.
Okay. Then that's not... Ooh, that's not gonna work. We're gonna play it smart, and I'm gonna bonus action Misty Step.
Damn. Is it a place? Does it have to be a place you can see?
That's a good question. Briefly, you teleport up to 30 feet. Oh, that you can see.
You've still got a little bit of room. You know, if you were to go here, probably go. Oops. Oh, probably go just inside the other door with a little sneak of line of sight here. Actually, I guess not. But you could get on the other side of this one and avoid, attack of opportunity over here.
Like if I skirted 5 feet, maybe diagonally, and then missed
here.
I know I still can't
in
see.
The doorway. But
and then can I see right across?
I see. If you want to walk around here, absolutely. It's 5, 10, 15 feet to stand in the door and still be in range. And then you can just poke your head through, and you can see as far out as here into this hallway. Oops.
Okay. And then I can't do... If I do the Misty Step, I can't do another spell unless it's a
let's see. Unless it's a cantrip, correct.
Do I see any fire? Like candles or...
Yeah, there's some candles glowing in here, absolutely. Mostly like wall sconces that seem to have some magical fire that just, it's not filling the room with smoke,
Okay. You know what?
What you
I'm
got?
going to instead. I hate everything. I can't find my spell.
They're
I'm thinking about
grabbing for
doing.
you.
I know. Wall of. Nope, I'm misty stepping. I said that first. I'm gonna peek and misty step.
Right, that's gonna get you right here. That Goliath turns to grab you, and you just disapparate into mist in his hands, and then reapparate out there in the hallway with your misty step.
Okay.
Looks up.
Mark that
Sees you.
off. Used it. Okay.
You have 15.
I used 15 feet of movement.
Correct.
Okay. Can I, from where I'm at, can I kind of see the Goliath through the doorway or
Unfortunately,
no?
not, no.
Okay, no? Okay. Then I will. I guess the only thing I can do without hitting anybody is wild shape.
Okay.
And to moth.
Oh, okay.
I guess I'm trying to be as small as possible.
Yeah.
To blend in. I want to match the walls of this place,
Oh,
if at all possible.
Okay. You go like feigning, right? Pretending you're running, and then as soon as you're just 5 feet away, you turn into, your body lifts up in a little billowing smoke as you shift into a little frothy or a moth. Are you just sitting on the wall like, just a moth, don't mind me? Yeah.
I'm gonna try to hide in a crack or a corner, and I still have Pass Without a Trace up because I wasn't hit.
Okay. You do exactly
So,
that. Make a fresh
very stealthy and a
stealth
mop.
check. Yep. Add your +10 for your spell as well. Dang. That's clutch.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got a natural 20 for
Jeez!
33.
Holy shit, you're crushing
I want
it
to
tonight.
disappear.
You do. Your moth is like almost the same color as this patch of wall decoration. That's just like in a shadow cast by, a bust nearby, and you're all but invisible almost, right? As
Yeah.
the four of them come rushing out, running down the hallway and around the corner. Lemegli stays behind, the snake scale woman stays behind, and the other two continue to give chase down the hallway. So now you're just here with the two of them, like, they're right there in the hallway, not seeing you. They're right next to you. Want to just wait until like the area clears? What would you like to do at this point?
Well, I will make a note that Gregory is gone because I wild shaped. He's just like, okay, bye, good luck.
Yeah, he's a little bow tie.
I'm out of here. I think I'm going to. I can't dragon chat in wild shape, can I?
I'm pretty sure you take on their intellects, and unfortunately, I don't think that you can.
Okay. I would like to chill out until I feel like the hall is clear, to where I could just nonchalantly, we're using that word a lot tonight, fly back and find Feora. That's my goal. So.
Okay, I'm so sorry because I started looking that up. So your ultimate goal is to fly back as a moth to try and find Feora.
Yes, but I'm waiting until I feel like the halls are clear. Yeah.
Okay. You wait a little while. The two of them are sort of talking about, well, who was that and who did they come with? And did you catch their announcement when they arrived? And the woman with the snake scales seems to recall the pseudonym you used when you came here, the fake name you had when you arrived. And recounts very generalized, definitely remembers the pink tiefling. but has a hard time remembering who the third person was that you arrived with. And you're waiting, but the two of them are standing there talking and trying to, like, parse out who you were and what you wanted as the other two returned.
I mean, my shape stays up for 4 hours.
Okay, perfect.
So I'm gonna listen and watch and then stay put.
Okay. Well, they know that they're at this office is at the end of this long L-shaped hallway, like way out from where everyone else is at the party. So as the other two return, the Megli says, "All right, I'm positive we'll figure out who that is. You two at the desk. In the meantime, we should get back to business." And in the half a minute or so it takes for them to start shuffling into the office, and Megli continues talking. "As you know, I've hired you all to find the items on the list I supplied you with. 5,000 gold bonus for each of the items found. I don't care which of you finds which, if one of you finds them all. I need these found discreetly and yesterday. Now, one is likely in a private collection held by one of the citizens. Another, and that's as he closes the door, they go into the office. Do you still want to head to find Feyor, or do you want to try and listen in on what he's talking about, get some answers?
Oh, now my curiosity has peaked. So she's staying in this moth form, but making making sure everything is clear before she hops closer to the door and then just finds a crack that she
All right,
can kind of like
shimmy through.
blend into.
Yeah. Hey, you find your way just carefully inside the door. They're in the other room. This one's locked, but you shooting through the wedge in the between the door and the casing. The other door is open as they continue to talk. He's now talking about continuing his thought on how a second one of these items is likely locked up deep within the city guard's vault. And the third, and arguably the most important, and leans in, as though to say it even more quietly, is in a place called the Dragon's Hoard, belonging to the Dark Guild, which is said to operate the city ship. Now, I'll leave as the door then closes to the other office.
He said he's going to another office.
They're in that second portion of the office, and they just closed that door. But let me know what you want to do. You've got a decent chunk of info, but I also, want to give you the option in case you're like, let me listen more. Or if you're like, okay, time to bounce. Up to you.
Okay, so the door is closed. Can I get up to like I don't want to like squeeze into the room because not doing that again.
Mhm.
Can I just like listen, like get up on the door frame?
You,
Right by the door frame? Can I hear anything if I'm just chilling by the door next to the door frame?
so you want to fly over to that other door, but stay in the frame and not peek through.
Correct. I don't want to see. I just want to be
Okay,
able to hear.
sure. All right, so you flutter over. Takes a little bit to over and land on the other jam. Um, However, hearing through this other office seems to be a little more difficult. This is an office built for confidentiality, the second portion, and seems to be a little too. In fact, you're listening carefully for just another minute or two when you hear it clinks of a glass and some footfalls returning to this door, which you're on the jam of.
Um, okay. Would I, being my all-knowing druid self, could I fly my way out ahead of them before I'm seen as a bug?
It's not super far away. You feel relatively secure in reaching the other doorway.
Um, ye Actually, I think it may be. Do I see a spot, like a crack in the wall or something I could hide in there until I know they're gone?
Here's a rich crown molding that adorns the top of the wall where it abuts the ceiling. And you could go into the shadows in the corner up there if you wanted.
Yeah,
Easily.
I have a feeling I'm not gonna make it, and then they're
Okay.
gonna be like, "Oh, there's a bug. That's weird," and then be like,
Water. Yeah.
"Oh,
It's
yes,
me. Yeah.
it's me. Hello,
Nice. Okay.
I'm
So
back."
you flutter over to that corner, safely nestling in the shadows as the door swings open and the Goliath steps through. He turns back and says, I've got um he calls back in and says, it sounds good. I'm gonna get a head start. But first I have to use the bathroom, and kind of walks through,
Oh
and
my
that's
god,
that's where we're
man!
gonna take our bio break. I just like to do a little silly intro to our bio break. For anyone that's new, we take like a 10-minute bio break. We're gonna go chill and relax with that. Our audio will be hot, so you'll hear us.
I was like, "That's
You can,
crazy."
yeah, that's such a weird detail to add. Yeah, that's awesome. We'll keep our audio hot so you can chat with us if you want. But we'll be behind our BRB screen, and we will catch you in about 10 minutes. I'm hitting the right button. Boop.
Whee!
Hi. Hey. Yeah, so Asia, we've got it's like a BRB screen up, but we keep the audio hot in case they want to talk to us. We can just instead of typing, we chat. So
We could just chat,
a
chat,
little weird.
chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
um, nice.
All
Well,
right,
thank you
back
for
in a little
having
bit.
me.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Bio time. All right. Be right back. I need a snack.
Okay.
Well, hi, chat. Long time no talk.
I'm thoughtful. Oh shit, mate. What's that? Oh, where are my AirPods? You know, my hearing isn't what it used to be. I need these AirPods. I need 3 AirPods just to hear people. Stupid.
You sound like Bluey. There's an episode where they dress up as like 2 old ladies,
That's amazing.
and it's
Is
the
it Bluey and
best.
Muffin?
Yeah, yeah.
My aunt got
no,
really
no, no,
into
no.
that show.
Bluey and Bingo,
Oh,
right?
Bingo.
Yeah, yeah. Muffin, I think, is a cousin, but like they dress up
Yeah,
as
but
2
I
old
thought
ladies.
I
What?
thought Muffin dressed up as an old lady at one point. I'm not as much of a fan as my aunt is, so
Yeah, I mean, we only watch it if we're babysitting, but love Bluey. It's so much fun.
It seems like it's got plenty of humor, like for all age levels.
It's got good messages for both kids and parents. It's just wholesome, or it'll make you cry. It's one of the two. Like,
I love
right.
crying.
Everything makes me cry. I tell you, all the happy stuff makes me cry.
Yeah.
Anything sweet and loving. It's beautiful. Steven Universe.
It's fun. We'll be like watching a movie and I'll look over and Dan's just like in pieces.
Oh,
Absolute tears. Yeah, well, it's so beautiful. It really is.
I'll be like, oh, that's a nice moment. He'll be like, it's so great.
He just wanted to see a
Okay, so
giant
look.
woman.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
Oh, nice. Is this for your
Okay.
cosplay?
This is yes.
They
So
say in Italy.
the front half is done.
Nice.
If it will just say,
All
here's
set.
the
Yeah. Just kidding.
it's all set
Perfect.
now.
That's all you need.
This is all I need.
Why even
And
make
then-
more?
Well, because it would only make sense.
Well, breezy.
No, it's fine.
It's fine. It's
It's
all I
so
need.
cool, Tasha. I love it.
Thank you. Thanks. It's lots of work. But the
Nice.
cool thing is that so this is a new yarn and it kind of like gradually becomes an ombre.
Oh,
I can't really
okay.
tell through
Disappears.
here.
Yeah.
And then this is like a really cool
Oh.
purple. That's the next in line. And so it's going to be a nice like light to dark
Well, that's
moment.
cool. Nice.
So
Nice.
just gotta.
You do clothes
Finish.
frequently, or is this like a new
No.
area for you to? Okay.
I was like, why did I decide I have 2 months before Ren Fair? So let's learn how to make a sweater that I've never done
Nice.
before. This is
Love it.
fine. So it's been a learning curve. I don't know if I made it a little bit bigger or if it's going to actually just fit. I don't know. We'll see. But I need to figure out how to do sleeves and then make a little connected to a collar and a keyhole, and then it'll be done.
Oh, nice.
So cross your
God.
fingers.
So my Ren Fair recently announced fall fling that they're doing.
Oh.
So in
adorable.
November and December, it's not fall, it's winter. But anyways, November and December, they're doing like Ren Fairs just on Saturdays instead of like Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, really?
I'm being so normal about it.
I wouldn't be.
Hold on, let me find my haul from Dragon Con so I can show y'all the shit that I bought for it.
Yes.
I've been meaning to ask you because I saw Baldur's Gate peeps were over there, and I was like, Carly?
I did not meet any of them. I was going to meet Theo. But I ended up not taking my Shadowheart cosplay because the wig was getting on my nerves and I changed stuff at the last minute. So I was like, I'll get them at some other point, at some other time.
Gotcha.
So
I guess that's okay.
Fine or whatever.
We'll suffer
It's
the
fine.
loss.
Or what? Oh, sorry. Speaking of Baldur's Gate, so I ordered a online autograph from Neil Newbon like back in February.
Mm-hmm.
He just got it signed, and so I may get it in a couple of weeks. I'm so
Okay.
excited.
Nice.
Did you just have
Keep
that
adding.
ready? That's why it took that long?
Oh, he's been swamped, and like just behind, and I don't care. Like it's whatever. It's
Yeah.
was signed off camera. I don't
Mm.
care. It's just nice to have it done.
I have
It's nice that
more
they
badge
say, too.
ribbons that fell off at some point. But there's some of my badge ribbons. There's one I recognize someone dressed as Dr. Teeth in the Electric Mayhem. So I got a badge that says Made for Mayhem and has
Nice.
animal on it. I also have one that says Do you ever think about dying? But that one fell off.
Okay.
But
Do
the
you?
best part of the haul and what made me go over my budget, the
Yes.
Neopets tarot
Cute.
deck.
Wow.
That's amazing.
That's wild.
So good.
That's really cute.
I lost my
Amazing.
mind. It made me re-download Neopets.
They're making a comeback.
There it
That
is. The
is-
Queen of Cups is the soup fairy, aka my queen.
Nice.
So what else did I get? Oh, I got gemstone dice, labradorite.
Oh, gorgeous.
They're very pretty. My first ever set of stone dice. And
Labradorite is
what
great.
prompted this conversation? Me going to the fall fling for the Ren Fair. I'm gonna dress as Strahd because I'm normal, and I bought a crown
Nice.
that's like you can't. It's not fitted to my head, but it's like a little bat.
Nice. Yeah.
I love it so
Yes.
And
much.
it makes me really happy.
That's so cool.
One of my friends bought a crown and she was in plain clothes the day she bought it, and she wore that crown all day, would not take it off. Once we got back to the apartment, still had the crown on. She's like, no, this isn't coming off till I go to bed. So
This is a part of me
That's fair.
now. You're just gonna have to get used to it.
That's amazing.
I feel like I bought something else fun, but I don't know. Not really. I'll find my other badge ribbons at some point.
I love hauls from Comic Cons.
Yes.
Oh, I did buy a little peeker that like sticks
Aw.
in your window of your car, and it looks like Elliot.
looks like-
And I'm gonna put it in my little back
Aw.
window.
So cute.
It's
Oh,
my
that's
baby.
sweet.
But yeah. Oh, there's my other ones. They got stuck to a bag. We also went as all the different Sailor Moon characters, and one of my friends bought us all drinks. They were sparkling waters that were like had the pictures of our characters on them.
Oh, wow.
So I just have a plastic bag with an empty can in it that has Sailor Uranus on it.
Nice.
And it somehow stuck to the bag, and now it's pulling the stuff off. But these are the rest of my badge ribbons. One says K-pop hag because
Oh.
apparently I'm too old to be into K-pop
Oh,
anymore.
rude.
What do you say about a bad mummy joke? It's Sphinx. And then do you guys ever think about dying? It's a great time.
Nice.
Love it. Love it.
I'm gonna roll my new dice tonight too.
Yes,
Because
make
I
it
feel like
happen.
we're gonna christen them,
Yes, nothing
terrified.
wrong here.
chip them.
Love it. I am adoring.
the-
Oh, that looks
I was just
gorgeous.
gonna say, look at the face on the 12. If it'll,
Mhm.
there it is. You can kind of see the.
that beautiful sheen.
Aw,
Oh
I
yeah.
love Labradorite. It's
Yes.
exciting.
same.
All
Same.
right. Nice. Asia, I'm absolutely adoring your stuffed friends in the back.
Yes, very good.
We got several of those octopus. No, that's one that Lily made, but I've got like the octopus, the inverted ones.
Yes,
And I see an
it's
onigiri.
exactly that one.
And I'm like, yes,
I
it's so many
punch it
cute.
when I'm mad.
When I sat down, I saw
Yes.
them all. I was like, oh, there's.
It's a fun time, you know. Everyone knows they can come in here and sit somewhere, but the couch is off limits.
Yes.
And that's
take it.
cute to me.
It's yeah.
Sit on the floor like you
Nice.
There you
should.
go.
Because most
There
of the
you go.
time, you know, it's
Mm.
the cis men. Sit on the floor.
Yep. Yep.
I found the rest of my haul. Sorry, I'm almost done now. This is stuff I didn't buy, but it's little mushroom stickers that my boyfriend bought me, and they're the mushrooms, and
Those are
then
cute
there's a matching
faces.
enamel pin, and
Oh,
I love them.
Love it.
Love it. Love it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I think it's time. Unless you have anything else, I don't want to stint your.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
That's
all right.
that's the end of my haul, I believe.
How do we feel about never mind. Never mind.
You can put things in Zoom too if you're like, I want to. Oh, gotcha.
Oh,
Like in general or like right now? I'd say go for it now, and I'll check in after.
there you go.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Okay, with that then, I will bring us back. Boop. Hitting the button. Oh, let's see. Nice. All right. Oh, right. We're still on battle, but we don't have to be on battle. Don't worry. Everything's fine. Probably.
No, I'm safe.
Let's see. Where were we in fact, right? Oh, right. The person came out to pee. So they left. And the other three
Okay.
are still seemingly talking in the office, but the door's open. No one seems to be near it though, Ladrin. It might be a chance to bounce if you wish to.
Okay, wait. So just the Goliath and the
Only the
you said snake
Goliath
lady
left.
left? Oh, only the
Mhm.
Goliath. So is the door open or closed?
The door, he closed the door behind himself to that second office, and the others are in
Okay.
there.
Okay. And how far away? I want to hear no more footsteps before I
You don't hear
start.
anyone standing or walking. You don't hear anyone walking around in that room right now. So they're probably all still standing in place or sitting.
Right. No, sorry, not the second room.
Oh, the
The
Goliath.
Goliath that's leaving. Yes.
They walk completely down the hall and away, out of your shot.
Okay. I'm gonna try to stick to the shadows as much as I can. And then I'm going to fly down the hall, fly
Okay.
out of as long as I don't hear footsteps anywhere, I'm just gonna keep flying.
Okay, you flutter. It's probably only been no more than like 20 minutes or so altogether. Um, so you got plenty of time in your wild shape to get back to an area that's populated with a few people, some servants in some of these hallways. You're back kind of among some people. I will say, I'm going to give Feora an opportunity, who's been walking like back to the hall to have heard your message. And Feora, I'm assuming you want a detour to where Ladrin had described.
Yeah.
Okay. So before you reach there, Ladrin's going to see you on your way. But Ladrin's a butterfly. I mean, a moth. So let me know what you want to do, Ladrin, as you see Feora, barely notice Feora, walking through the hallway.
I'm gonna flutter back and very like what's the word I'm looking for? Not the word I want to use. Whatever. Excitedly, I guess, get like right in her face and go like I'm just
There's
fluttering.
a moth right up in your face, like you, like fluttering around your face, Feora. What do you want to do?
Oh, what the fuck?
And she's going to nestle on your shoulder.
What do you do? There's a moth on your shoulder.
What is going on? I don't have time for this.
Wait. You flutter back up later.
I'm gonna turn or no, I'm gonna get back in her face and then kind of go up to her nose and like as much as a moth can boop the nose and back up.
It's trying to get up your nose, Feora.
No, trying to get up her nose.
You can make an insight check, Feora, if you want to be like, what the fuck's going on in this stupid building?
Obsessed with the fact that Feora has a giant pet spider, but this moth, that's too much.
When it's in my face, yes. Scully doesn't get in my
booping
face
your
like this. I got a dirty 20.
That's plenty. Yeah, you have the thought maybe it's a moth that's persistent. Maybe it's Ladrin in one of her beast forms, you know.
In the dragon chat. Ladrin, what are you right now?
You don't hear anything
can't-
back.
I'm just gonna boop. Just keep booping. And then hopefully find like your hand and just kind of like land on it. And then try to like with her antennas, I feel like, I don't know, but I want to try to like point them in a direction that's like off to the side.
Its little antennas are twitching and it's kind of like staring at you with its moth eyes.
Ah.
No. Nice.
Not like that. Jesus.
All right. Do you want to, do anything else, Feor, or are you just like moving on to this might be Ladrin, or Ladrin might be in trouble, like help, I'm being attacked, which is what she called you for.
Yeah, I'll just keep going in the direction, then
Okay.
just kind of shake the moth off and
Okay.
Okay. She's gonna just fly next to Feora until she finds somewhere that's a little dark and off to the side where she can drop it and then can yell in the dragon chat.
Okay. So Feor's got a little speed on the moth thing. Let me know what moth's flying speed is, but I don't think it's 30. I think it's 10. So Feora, you take off in that direction. At one point, there's a few hallways that you're going down, Feora. You see mostly servants. There's a guest that has a unique appearance, sort of snakeskin scales, and she walks by. And you continue down, and you see another guest, slick back hair, half-elf gentleman, fine-fitting tuxedo. It's around this time that Ladrin, you've found an area. You're way behind Feora, but you do find an area where you can duck off and shift back if you want.
Okay. Then I'll shift back and immediately just to Feora say, "Hey, turn around. I'm out."
what the fuck?
You say
you're
that a
safe
lot.
then? So you were the moth.
Yes. I figured if I can just boop your nose enough, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, that's my girlfriend." But no.
Well, I'm so sorry that my girlfriend can turn into about 50 different animals at any given moment, and I can't always distinguish which one's you and which one's an actual fucking bug in my face.
Also, did we establish labels? I don't remember if that was a thing, but I kind of like the sound of girlfriend, so we'll just play on that.
Resident shipper, you didn't.
Amazing.
That's what Carly really takes notes on.
Ladrin blushes and like, okay, we're just gonna circle
So
back.
you're safe? You said you were in a fight. What happened?
I was, and then I turned into a moth, as you saw, and I don't know if I can. I learned stuff, and I barely got out. So,
But you're okay.
oh yeah, I'm good. I
What
thought
did
it was
you
a weird
learn?
sex cult thing that I got invited to for, and I
Oh.
just wanted to listen to like whatever information they had, but it was not
Yeah.
a sex cult.
That's a shame.
I know. Although we haven't talked about that either, so we should.
They could also be. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, we can talk about sex cult boundaries later. What did you actually learn, other than they're not a sex cult?
Well, I'm gonna bring Tuna in.
Mhm.
And she'll reach out to Tuna real quick. So now it's
We're bringing
group
Tuna
chat.
into the sex cult boundaries?
No, not like that. No.
Oh,
I mean, we just have to lay boundaries with everybody. more focused on us. But the information I would like to open up to our group chat.
Oh. Mhm.
So a group chat,
Mm-hmm.
Tuna as well.
Okay.
Tuna, are you good to listen? Or are you busy?
Would this be as I was kicking down the door,
Yeah,
or
for
this
sure.
before?
Yeah, probably.
I'll be with you in a moment.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Do you guys not know incognito?
It's not my fault. There's a weird skeleton thing possessing
Oh,
someone.
You need backup?
Maybe. I'm down a lot of hallways.
All right.
I don't
well,
even know how to describe where I'm at.
Nice. There
we
were a lot of
ping?
hallways. Yeah.
Can I like drop my? Can I share my location in the group chat? Like, is that a thing?
Bing! Drop a
Oh
pin.
god.
You could
Yeah.
probably do like a history check if you want to like see how accurately you could retell.
Cool. Cool. I'm using my new dice. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. Oh, I accidentally closed. Well, I know it's going to be like a 13 because I don't think I'm proficient in history and I think I have a -1. So I'm not intelligent. I think it's a 13.
Okay. 13 gives an adequate description of where you were. Not too many details, but it's the right wing, the right area.
Okay. I trust my friends.
Okay.
They're smart. They can figure it out.
Nice.
I mean,
Latron, do you just
I'm a
want to
druid.
recount stuff to Feora on your way as you hustle over there? Or you want to wait?
As well, I'll just briefly say, oh shit, what's his name? Lemegli. Yep, yeah. Lemegli is looking for items and is going to pay lots and lots of money for them. And I only know of possible 3 different locations. And then we could discuss this later.
Okay.
Also, something weird about a purple rose.
Okay. As they're like running along, I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to change the color of my eyes, using like face sculpting clay to like change the shape of my nose.
Damn.
And just adding like a little beauty mark on the face.
Oh, nice. Just that appearance, as you're adept at doing. And carry on. Hi. Una, scooch over to you. Take a little peek see here. I'm gonna bring us back to our our battle layout. Let's get that up here. Oh no, Dan, you fool. You beautiful fool. I forgot I unplugged the thing. So sorry. Just a little that should get us up and running. There we go. Saved it. Just know it'll know. All right. So Tuna, I need to ask you to make an initiative roll, if you would, please.
Well, if D&D Beyond would cooperate, I'm trying.
Oh, no worries.
Okay. Actual dice it is, because it's refusing to roll.
Ah.
That's a 5.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, and then it rolled on there and I got a freaking 12, so, you know, whatever. It's fine.
Figures. All right. Well, Dinless was caught by surprise. So they do not have a turn. You had reaction to that, so you're in this round. But Charles here is going to get to go first, which means that Dinless has to make a saving throw. Oh, okay. So as you're charging across the room, Charles gets another arm out and is now pulling from like both shoulders this warbling soul out of this person, this other council person, and is looking to draw it out of them relatively successfully at the moment. as it comes over to your turn, Tuna. This is Charles. This for right now is Dinless, and you're 5 feet in the room.
All right. I think Tuna just as soon as the door like is kicked open, I just point a finger and I'm gonna cast Hold Person on Charles.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Stop the weird soul sucking thing, hopefully.
Excellent. Go for it.
So
That's
that
a
is
safe.
a wisdom saving throw. DC 17.
Oh, we rolled a 19, which makes it just a 20, but I'm so sorry.
Yep. It's okay. It's okay. It does not
wait.
work.
Can I use my DM inspo against his roll?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Said it's a D10 now.
It's a
Lily, you
D10.
beautiful, beautiful person.
Right?
I never remember to use it anyways. All right, that's a 9.
Oh, damn. That brings it down to an 11, which is a failure.
All right. Let's go.
His creepy, like, spirit skeletal form half drawn out of him continues, like, attacking, drawing the soul out of Dennis. His regular form looks over to you as you come in the room, and they both begin to merge into one as he's paralyzed for right now. Is there anything else you'd like to do this turn?
I want to look at, hold on, I want to make sure I get the name right. The other person.
Oh, Dinless. Mm-hmm.
Dinless. I want to say run.
Thank you. And you can see there's like a certain level of exhaustion that's hit them.
Yeah,
You're running maybe
figured.
like half speed or so.
I'll, do I want to use a spell? Oh no, I used a spell, so I can't. Never mind. I was gonna think, I was gonna healing word, but I can't. And I will also say in the dragon chat, hey, the one running, they're fine. That's not the problem. Let them live.
Beautiful. You run and they give you like a pat of thanks on the shoulder as they flee from this room, leaving Charles frozen in place.
I really hope that I picked the right one to save. I just kind of went on instinct there.
I love it. Is there anything else you'd like to do for your turn?
I'm pretty much out of actions, so.
Okay. So to go back to Charles, and that's another save, I think, at the end of his turn, I believe.
I believe so, yes. Hold on, let me make sure. End of each of their turns, yes.
Okay, that's a 16. I think that misses. I don't think
that misses.
Okay. You can see the frustration, like what muscles he does manage to move are just ones in his face contorting in a little bit of anger. Okay, is there anything you want to do now that it's back to your turn?
I'm going to, oh gosh. I've got the whole person up, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. I don't want to hit him just yet. I'm also not entirely sure that that was the right person to save, but again, Tuna has 8 intelligence, so like that wasn't the thought. So yeah, I'm just gonna try, even though I've still got that up, I want to try to grapple just to have a double thing.
Okay.
So let's see here. I just roll an unarmed strike, basically. I've not grappled in
grapple?
so long.
Yeah. That's an athletics, I believe. Be grappling checks. You do athletics, okay. And he'll do nothing because he's paralyzed. So.
Hell yeah. That is a genetically modified 20. So
nice. Okay, easily you just get him in a grappler's hold as he's paralyzed. So I'll just see how it goes while other people are running. Let's see. Feora and Ladrin, can you each roll let's say a D8 for me? And 3 for Feora, and what for Ladrin?
3.
3. Okay, after this will be 3 rounds before you get here.
Oh, great.
That is only a 12, so they fail once again. They're now, after this, there are now 3 rounds to go. Tuna, you just gonna keep this grapple locked in?
I'm gonna say in the dragon chat, hey, I've got him pinned. Do you want me to start hitting, or should I wait for you all to get here?
Wait to hit, because if it is possession of any kind, then we're just beating on a helpless
Yep, that's what I was afraid of. All right,
leader.
I'll just hold my grapple and my.
Okay. Another round
Full press.
continues. As Latron and Figure in the hallway, you see Dinless running by, looking at the two of you like, careful! There's danger in there!
What's going on?
They're still sort of running, but they'll stop because they're concerned about you all. The council person, my fellow council mates, Charles, just attacked, and there was some sort of ghostly form, and I don't know, but it's dangerous. There's someone in there fighting, but I don't know what that was that Charles did, but it's dangerous. Dangerous. He was pulling my soul out of my body. I'm just stunned and sort of in shock.
Insight check.
Go for it. Yep.
No. It's an 11.
Yeah, no, they seem very much frightened and a bit in shock. And,
Okay.
And he's never expressed any of these kind of powers before?
absolutely not. There's always been an aggressive member of the council, but lately it's just escalated, and this is new. Just be careful, please. And they start to like back away to continue running. Okay. 13 for Charles fails yet again. As there are only 2 rounds left now. Assuming you're just gonna hang on, he's gonna do the same thing.
Yep, I'm just waiting.
Oh yeah, there's the dirty 20.
Yeah.
So at the end of that turn, the paralysis wears off, but he's still grappled. Thanks to your double lockdown. So there's on the final round before they're about to come into the room, be in the doorway. Oh wait, this would be an athletics, so you'll have to do one more athletics check too. No, sorry.
Okay. It's a 27.
Okay, yeah, no, it's
Beefy
14.
boy.
Yeah. They fail, and as Feyor and Ledrin, you round the room, you see Tuna, this person scrambling, Charles Glory Buff, trying to get out of Tuna's grip. You see a little bit of that where his face shifts this way, and the spirit just a little bit before twists and turns the other way, warping as though it's pushing and stretching his bones and skin from within. You swear you can see like little handprints on the inside of his cheek, like something in him pushing out.
I think I found who we were looking for.
Oh,
Awesome.
gross. All right. Rope.
Okay. Tuna, give me one last athletics check as you all try and round him up.
That's only a 17.
Okay. Nope, that's still enough to
Okay.
run out. So you begin tying him off with rope, and you see this form pushing, and these little tiny hands pushing out in the skin. Oh my gosh, I don't have the music. That's what's missing. Like, wait a minute. Where's the so sorry. We put this in for our players too, so we've got this. I'll switch us back over to our roleplay window here. Okay. All right, as you're tying him up, he suddenly comes as he's being bound. It's all of you, isn't it? Different voice than you heard him use earlier when calling out to Dinless earlier tonight. So we meet. Good to know where you are, but difficult to pin down.
I'm sure that's been really upsetting for you.
Actually, quite wonderful you've walked right into my home.
Sorry, your home? That's what you think this place is?
Bit by bit, night by night. More so. Is it?
Well, it's really cute. You think it's gonna stay that way.
I'm glad to know this place is precious to you. What are your plans for this? What do you hope to accomplish here?
I'm not sure yet, but it's like letting you roam around and spiritually molest people seems like the wrong choice.
Where's your other companion? They lost the will to fight?
None of your damn business.
We'll find out
And the
soon
flames-
enough.
Her flames start like almost like, ooh, no, I don't want to use that word. There's like a thrum. Like
Mhm.
her dress had that like flame feature
Oh yeah.
throughout, and it's just kind of like pulsing almost. Like she's just she's trying to hold it back whenever he starts talking about Dia. She doesn't like that.
Okay. I haven't taken anyone yet that seems to know any of you, but it's only a matter of time. I'll find each and every detail. I'll know who to target, who to threaten, who to pluck out of existence.
In the dragon chat, can we shoot him now? Can I
Please.
Can I burn him?
Again, council leader, so unless you have something very specific to the ghost spirit thing possessing him, it would be really great if we could not completely upheave the political standing of my home.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I've done it.
Right, which is why we would hope it wouldn't happen a second time.
Would we know what could unpossess, like lesser restoration or something?
You can try that stuff if you want. I don't think you'd
I don't think
have any
we've
experience
gone and
with this.
researched yet. Yeah.
I mean, I have greater, but it doesn't say effect. It says
Ah.
effect that charmed or petrified, but I don't know if that's.
Mm.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Hold on.
ooh.
Ooh.
I am oohing.
That's immune to frightened. Okay, I thought I had something that
Ah.
kept you from being possessed. And I think I do, but I think I don't have it packed because I thought
Gotcha.
I don't know why
Yeah.
for what reason I thought I won't need that. But I did in fact. It's like, oh god. I don't remember what it is.
Why don't we all get to know each other a little better? And I'll ask the three of you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh God.
Oh great. Now is when my luck runs out with my rolls.
We'll go up the other way. Let me know what you get.
At a 17.
Okay. Ladrin.
21.
Okay. And Tuna.
13.
13.
I like that mine's the only one you said out loud.
13. Interesting number. No, just kidding.
Interesting.
The flames in the room flicker as though almost getting snuffed out, so deprived of oxygen momentarily, and the darkness and light dance. And the body of the council person slumps over, tied and bound in rope. What would you like to do?
Poke his face.
Poke his face?
Also, it was
Okay.
protection.
Yeah, you poke the face, and it just kind of...
We can't see you, so if you're demonstrating that visually.
Oh, shit, I'm so sorry. Saw the thing up, and it goes like this.
And it goes like
No
this.
camera. I'm so sorry. It just moves like unresponsively.
Check their pulse. I don't want to do it. You're right there.
Yeah, I'll check their pulse.
Quick medicine check if you would. Pulse is a really low DC because you're, just feeling for a heartbeat.
I forgot I'm good in some medicine.
Medicine. It's a 9.
That's plenty to check for pulse. There is no pulse.
Oh, see, we could have then we could have shot it.
It was
Shot-
already.
Yeah.
They were already dead. It wouldn't have killed whoever was inside.
I don't know about ghosts.
Oh, now we
It's-
look like we're in the room with a dead council.
We
person.
are, in fact, in the room with the dead councilman, and we did, in fact, send someone running out. So we need to go.
God, I hate being framed for murder.
I don't like this at all.
Yeah.
And
What
what
do
do
we
you
do?
We need to
do?
go.
I have been.
Well, I'm
People
taking
know
my
me?
rope back.
Put the body in the bag.
In the bag of
Oh
holding?
my god.
In the bag of holding.
Yes, done.
Oh, wow.
Okay, body in the bag.
Sick. I love it.
Oh, fuck.
It's a really good idea.
Nothing
Alright,
has
hold it
ever gone wrong
wider.
when we've put corpses in there. Nothing has ever gone wrong from this.
Never, not once. Technically, that was a skeleton. Are we?
Hey,
I think a skeleton is still a corpse.
Different stage of corpse though, so
Yeah,
it's different
this is a
enough
fresh
to be okay.
one, so
One of you
Is
holds
that
the
a
bag
bird?
open.
Is it fresh?
The other's like shoving the creature into this endless
Yeah.
bag,
Yeah.
and then you cinch it out.
Great.
Little bag. So, yep. Okay.
it's back under my dress
Yeah.
where it's hiding.
Oh,
I would
okay.
like to point that out. You cannot see my bag of holding.
Yeah.
Sounded really dirty.
oh my god.
But
I want to like
want to-
cast mending on your dress just in case it like
Yes.
in the everything, and I'll like cast mending on my outfit in case I knocked off a few rhinestones or something.
Nice.
Well,
nice.
wait, what do we?
Like,
Well, my thought. Hold on. Here's my thought. Because there's, where did the council member go?
Mhm.
Someone is running, probably going to be sending somebody back. Do we want to look like we're in a fight and then the council member like jumped out a window? Is there a window in this room, by the
Do we
way?
want to break this? Do we need to break a window?
I think we need to break a window and then we
There are
need to
windows
just hit
here,
each
yeah.
other.
Mhm.
Feora, are you gonna veto this?
I don't know how else to do. Like, it's gonna. We have to make this look like we're
Well,
not
they
the
just
ones.
disappeared.
Jump out a window.
They just disappeared. I don't know. It was weird because they had the weird skeleton stuff going on. So maybe
had the
we could
weird
get away with.
skeleton
They
stuff
just
going
disappeared.
on.
You are all still in the room, right? Or are you moving yet?
We're still in
Nope,
the
let's
room, I
move.
think.
Mm.
No,
Okay, never mind, we're moving.
Walk and talk. Walk and talk.
Walk and talk.
All right.
Oh, fuck.
Body weightless now in this endless bag.
Yep.
You
Gotta add that to my
Put
inventory.
in your inventory, yeah.
add,
Corpse
add
of
a corpse
council member.
of council person. What was his name?
Charles Glory Buff.
Buff. Yep, to your inventory. Oh my gosh, things
Charles-
I wasn't expecting to say tonight. I
Is
love
this
it.
VG3?
Oh,
VG3 Necromancer run?
Yeah. That's
Corpse
nice. That's
of-
true. Yeah, that's
okay.
funny. You
It's
make
in
your
there.
way back through the myriad hallways, ultimately finding your way back to dinner hall. We shift our music back over to the lovely, noble Baroque style music playing in the ballroom, an altogether different feel from moments ago when you were shoving a dead body into your boundless bag here, full of life and music and joy in this space. It takes a minute to shift your mindset back to, okay, everything's fine. I figure you're a little more adept at this, but all around still, it's a bit of a jarring experience. Make your way back to your seats. Where would you like to head now that you're back to the dining hall?
I do want to say in the dragon chat to everybody, Lemegli knows me, like has seen me and then tried to beat me up. So I need to, I don't know, like blend in a little bit more. Just a heads up. Sorry.
Okay, so no, you're good. Dinless, we need to be on the lookout for as well, because they are the one that you met in the hallway.
Okay.
Oh,
Should we just leave?
no, we still need to get more information. I followed Finisair, and he went into a room, opened a book, put a note in the book, and then put the book back and left. I still need to read what that note was, so...
Did you copy it into your book?
I did copy it into my book.
You're
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah. So I'll actually probably duck away into a spot to read that really quick. Since we're not in impending danger, supposedly.
And I'll fill in the group on the rest of what happens in Lemegli's office.
Okay. No, well, I mean, Feora, which area of the place do you want to go since you're just in the big open dining hall? You want to go back to that great room or the coat room or in a hallway off to the side? Anywhere in particular?
I'll go off to like the hallway or something.
Okay.
Don't mind me, I'm just a mysterious girl reading her book at this gala.
Just reading
You're
my
the main
book.
character. One Direction is totally gonna notice you from the stage and fall in love with you. And
Amazing. All right, you head off and you read. If you're looking at the book itself, it's clearly just some mundane text, some one part of like a 26 book encyclopedia set.
Ugh, barf.
The note itself holds a little more interest within. Scribbled in fast script, the note says, "The cargo is being processed at Reggiero's Manor. Operations must move soon to a larger space. Please see to it this happens completely out of sight and notice of the guard. You will receive the regular bonus for work well done." There's no signature.
That's not very above board. Avalon council member. Just take note of it and then return back into the dining hall after reading.
Okay. All right. You get back and you approach your friends and pull up a seat. You're all updated on one another's escapades. A relatively solid amount of, intel gathering.
Wait, so Ladrin shares what she found too?
Oh, yes. Yeah. She'll go into the whole shebang in very long detail and then talk about the items that Megli is looking for. Not specifically, but like she caught locations, 3 different locations, and then that was it. And then the people that were in the room.
Mm. At one point, Theora Ladrin mentions the Dragon Sword as the third location.
Sword or horde?
Then he's never getting all three of the items.
Oh. Well, he's wanting a lot of money. I mean, anyways, yeah.
Yeah, whatever he's paying them is not enough for them to try and steal from the Dragon Sword. So
You feel very confident that they can't get into the Thieves Guild secret treasure hoard, the Dragon Sword. It is a little alarming that they seem to be aware of it, and the guild in general as a council person. Ladrin is...
Swear to God, if I have to go comb through everyone in the guild again, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Ladrin's also giving you a description, all of you a description of the three people at the party. I guess I'll ask the three of you to make a quick perception check as you're sort of talking and keeping an eye out, I imagine, on your scenery. Tuna, let me know what you get. What's your set?
18.
Nice. Okay. Ladrin?
Well, I'm sorry, perception?
Yes, please.
That is a 21.
All right. And Theora?
24.
Damn. Okay. So between the three of you, you notice there's a couple of huge doors that have been open this whole time that lead back out to the great room, and you see Dinless out there speaking with. Let me grab their name. Adelaide. Yes. Let me get back into our Discord. I'll put the picture back up of Adelaide, the captain of the guard here. I'll put that in Discord, and we'll see if I'll put it up for our viewers here in a sec.
Gosh.
Nice. All right, let's get Adeline up. There we go. There you are, viewers. So Dinless, oh, y'all are so funny. Speaking with Dinless here, and Dinless is sharing. You just see them panicked and talking to Adelaide, who's calm and composed and trying to hear Dinless out. Clearly, maybe a little surprised that Dinless, who's also usually composed, Tuna, you at least experience that, is so shaken. You're trying to calm them down. Here in the room, you see feasting at different tables. All three of the hired hands that Lemegli hired to find these items. You're feasting. The Goliath, the snake-scaled woman, and the half-elf gentleman in fine attire with the slick back hair.
Do any of them look familiar to me?
Go ahead and make a history check. That's a good question for you.
14.
14. There are some mercenaries of renown in the area. The only one of these people that kind of pings for you is the woman with the snake scaled skin. In that you really don't see a lot of folks that fit her height and gait, and she has a cool scar over where her eyebrow would be, past the edge of the eye onto the cheek. There's just a number of things that are okay, pretty unique to have all that together. Maybe that's one of those mercenaries. Don't recall the name. It's just something in your profession that you're aware of. Someone highly skilled that goes has all those different things going on. The other two, not at all.
Okay.
What would you all like to do, if anything?
I would like to approach the guard and hold on, I'll get the name Dinless.
Okay, absolutely. You do, and you hear Denless still like trying to. It seems like she's trying to convince. They're trying to convince Adelaide that there was a ghost in the council person, and it attacked them. And why aren't you taking me seriously? And Adelaide is just, I will. We're going to look. We're going to look. I've already sent some guards to take a look. It's going to be all right. Oh, may I help you? Over to see Adelaide.
I want to look at Dinless and say, "Are you all right?"
They were there. They saw, right? Did you see?
Yes. Whatever spirit was possessing the council member's gone now.
Adelaide,
It simply disappeared.
it's gone. What was it then? Adelaide kind of looks over to you too, crosses arms.
I've not seen anything like it before, personally. I've been a lot of places, but I'm not
Right.
entirely sure what it was.
Adelaide jumps in. Well, we're securing the area. And what do you mean that it's left? It's left him.
I'm not sure. The spirit just disappeared.
Where is he now then?
I'm not sure. As I said, it's like it vanished into thin air.
Did the council person vanish as well?
He's not-
Everything.
Yes, he's not there anymore as well.
That's disconcerting. Thank you. May I ask your name?
Oh, oh God! I don't have my notes. Oh, I'm gonna say, opportunity.
Didn't listen to. Thank you. Opportunity. This is the one that came and it helped me. Thank you. Truly. Is there anything I can? Yes, please.
Oh no, are you hurt? Do you need any healing or anything?
I don't know. That's a good question. I feel back together in one piece, but I don't know. I'm not much of a spiritualist.
Can I look at them and see if they look hurt or anything? Maybe
yeah,
drained, kind of.
you can do like a medicine check. You can do an arcana
Okay, thank
check.
God. I do not want to do Arcana. I will take a medicine check. That is a 6. It doesn't matter.
I mean, it only takes a 5 to see like they're exhausted. They definitely took a point or two of exhaustion. I think I'm alright.
Do I want to do this? Yeah, I might as well. I don't want these people mad at us. So, here, and I will cast Lesser Restoration to remove a point of... Oh, that doesn't remove a point of exhaustion, does it?
Oh, but it might just be greater. One of them does. I think it might be greater.
It might just be greater.
I thought it was
No?
lesser.
I thought it was lesser.
I did too.
Maybe it's not in... Hold on, let me go to the full spell.
Greater. It's greater.
Well, poop. Never
Oh,
mind.
wait. No, I'm getting conflicted things. Okay,
I
lesser
think the
restoration will
whole-
recover 1,
Okay, that's what I want to do.
Okay.
and
The whole legacy
restoration
thing is
will
fucking
recover
me
Oh,
over.
I do feel better now that
I know.
you've done that. Thank you. An opportunity. I didn't realize what it had taken out of me. Adelaide, please, you must see that this is... I don't know, do we need to shut the party down? Adelaide's, well, no, there's quite a bit of pressure to keep... And let's take a look and be smart about it and keep an eye on our guests gathered here. We'll take care of things. If it's truly dangerous and this is a current threat, we will evacuate everyone. But rest for now. And give me some time to look. Adelaide gonna excuse herself. And Dinless will look to you, Tuna, and ask, is there anything I can do to compensate you for saving me?
Oh, it's really not necessary. We've been looking into anything strange like this, so really, information would be better than anything else.
Well, I don't know if I have any information that would be useful, but I would like to rest and recover a bit. I'm happy to answer if you
Yes.
have any questions now. Otherwise, my door is open to you. I'm a councilperson Dinless. By the way, I'm terribly sorry. And they reach out a hand
Oh.
to shake.
I will also reach out a hand and shake. Yes, rest. You'll need it after whatever you went through.
Thank you.
My companions and I might call on you tomorrow, if that's all right.
Absolutely. Perfect. Yes, I'll see to it you'll see right away.
Thank you.
Thank you, opportunity.
I just want to say in the dragon chat, fuck yeah, we got one.
Nice. That's awesome. And Dinless will, excuse themselves and thank you again. What about, are you returning back to the Brains and the other room?
Yeah, I will do that.
Nice. Anything for Ladrin and Feora in the dining hall?
I think I'm just like subtly scoping out the 3 hired hands.
Sorry, scoping out. Oh, the hired hands. Okay, gotcha. All right, keeping it. They're seem to be pretty cheery. They're feasting on this delicious food at the gala. Content and in place. Ladrin, are you doing anything? I don't know if you're following up with your detect thoughts or any of that stuff.
Is Lamegli out here with the hired hands or no?
The Makepeace nowhere to be seen currently.
Okay. And then there's a dance floor in this, or just like...
There's a ballroom that's the next portion of the event. It's in a room nearby, but not clear. It's being set up with all
Got
the
it.
stuff.
Okay. Then no, she's just going to keep her head low, but also keep an eye on the hired hands.
Okay. Do the same thing. Okay. Well, you sit back down. Anything else for this portion before we move to the dancing and ballroom part portion? Nope. Okay. Well, one by one, there's a service that's called to move to the ballroom. The dinner service, dessert, everything's been served. And some people begin exiting and leaving for the day. Others are moving their way to the ballroom. Are you all headed to the ballroom, or are you all looking to leave? The 3 people, by the way, are heading over to the ballroom.
We should probably follow them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
Yeah.
wanna, but like...
I do.
Ladrin's
Saying,
gonna...
like slitting throats or anything, but like
No.
I won't. It's not very subtle.
I'm no comment. All right.
All right, and you follow them out to the ballroom. Once again, there's a mixed group of entertainers. Starts out with that little quartet, and then moves back to the same performer, Leanna, that was performing a little earlier. And some wonderful dancing ensues. A lot of courting, a lot of conversation. And the three people that were, these three hirees were, they're all partaking of the food and drink now, especially here, looking to enjoy themselves while they're here. But otherwise, you're just going to be dancing. Is there anything you want to do this round? This portion. This is the
Yes.
last portion before saying goodbye. Okay, Ladrin, what you got?
Yes. Ladrin's gonna scoot over to Feora and just kind of like hold out her hand.
Oh.
I'm gonna go dance.
Okay.
Very awkwardly.
Nice. Okay. Beautiful. The two of you take out, do a nice, wonderful dance around. Lots of, twirls and movement. And then it moves.
Yeah, Ladrin doesn't know how to dance.
Nice.
I should add that she does not know how to dance, but she just wants to dance.
That's awesome. Feora will lead and just sweep you off, before it transitions into a nice slow dance where you get to hold one another close and let the melodies of Leanna's performance sway and dance. And Tuna's stuck off to the side. How's Tuna feeling?
Tuna's very sullen, like was very much looking forward to dancing with Dia here, and it's fine, but like they're just kind of not drinking, because Tuna wouldn't drink at this sort of event, but like got a glass like off to the side, like unhappy, like just normal punch, just like sipping it bitterly a little bit.
That's beautiful. Oh, okay. All right. Is there anything that anyone wants to do in relation to these three people or at the party? Otherwise, I'm just okay. Ladrin, what you got?
I was hoping like while we're dancing though, to kind of look off and try to just clock them. Like every turn, just kind of subtly clock them.
Okay.
Just to check it.
Okay. All right. Anyone else?
I want to check out the kitchen and servants' parlor.
Okay. All right. You do some dancing. Keeping an eye on people, Legion, and Feora, you head off to the servants' quarter, kitchen. Still, they're in the cleaning process of gearing down. I think that you've been pretty thorough with your findings so far. I don't think you'd pick up anything new in the kitchen, but in the servants' quarters, I'll ask you to make an investigation check as you're trying to keep and ask the right questions, blend in, and see if you can pick up any other info.
21.
Ooh, okay. You get some confirmation of some of the servants have been asked about certain locations. Do you work anywhere else? Obviously they cater to these different events. Have you ever done anything in the city guards building? This and that. You know how to ask the right questions to get this information. As a rogue and leader of the Thieves Guild. With a 21, you find that a couple of these people were simply asked about these locations, but there's one person that had some intimate knowledge of, let's say, of the thieves, of the city guard, And they actually asked if they had ever been into the how far in they've gone, and if they'd ever seen something, and they thought it was sort of an odd question to ask, the description that they gave. So sorry, just looking at my notes here. The city guard, yes. They asked if the guards had ever spoken of, or if they'd ever seen a very particular pair of gauntlets. They describe the etching, and they re-describe it to you. You get a rough image of what these gauntlets look like. The gems that it's inlaid with are rubies, finely cut and perfectly clear. Golden gauntlets that emanate strong magical energy. That's what you're able to pick up from here. 21. Let's see. Let me make a roll, because that's kind of borderline for some more. Okay. They mentioned that it goes hand in hand with a sword. Maybe they've seen that. It's a finely crafted sword that they describe. A broadsword, in fact. Then its hilt is similarly made of strong metal with a beautiful gold shine, and it has a number of these inlaid rubies. And man, you feel like maybe you've seen that before. Maybe somewhere in your own stash. You can't quite put your memory back on it.
Okay.
But that's everything you find. Alright, in the ballroom, does anyone have anything else? Otherwise, ballroom time's gonna wrap.
I think I'm gonna do one more thing.
Okay.
And then later we'll probably call it quits.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to go ahead and detect thoughts on. Okay. So there's the Goliath, the Snake Lady, and the half elf.
Yes.
Let's do the half elf.
Okay. Right. So surface thoughts without pressing shift a little bit as you're checking. Some are about, the drink in the evening, the wonder and, high-end food and drinks and everything that's offered here. And then it shifts to the work at hand. It shifts to I need to score. I need to get this. The bonus is huge. Money, money, money. Surface thoughts like that, like big earnings. This can change the course of their life. You
Okay.
push it all further than that as you move
Nah,
forward? Okay.
no.
All right. Well,
Yep.
Nice. Can you do a sleight of hand check for me as you're dancing and in this room with everybody, Ladrin?
Me do a sleight of hand?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Me?
Mm-hmm. I guess it'd be more of a stealth check. You're right. It'd be more of a stealth check.
Has it been an hour still?
It's
Or
it's
under an hour?
been over an hour probably at this point.
Damn. I don't like this.
We've been doing a lot of dancing after eating and after.
11.
Yeah. Okay. Figure, are you all right, a couple things are gonna happen. Ladrin, you are, out there, you're kind of, Feyre's out in the kitchen and other things looking for stuff. You're out here, and as you're trying to like blend in and be part of this ballroom here, you bonk into something behind you, like a one of the pillars or something that's supporting the room, but it's not. It's the Goliath. They're standing behind you. They spotted you in this space, and they're leaning down and ask, care to dance?
And she'll just kind of gesture like, but the flames get a little bit higher, but they don't burn. But she's just trying to like, don't fuck with me right now.
Nice.
But yeah, let's dance.
Okay.
Tuna is still standing in this room, right?
Yeah.
I'm watching this happen.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna say in the dragon chat, are you good?
Just dancing so far.
Okay.
I'll kind of make my way a little bit closer, but not like getting up in there. Maybe going to like a different corner that's a little bit closer to where they are.
Okay. Nice.
Feora, your girlfriend's dancing with a Goliath, and it looks a little threatening.
What do you do, Feyre, as you wrap up your stuff in the kitchen and hear that?
I'm dashing over.
All right. You are
Oh god, I didn't mean. Okay.
making a beeline, and you come out into the ballroom and you see them dancing, and you're firing over there as someone steps right in your way. Minera. Hello.
Hi, Minnie. I really don't have time for this.
You'll have to make time, please.
Oh, you asked so nicely, and yet it still doesn't change that I have something important to do.
Find me. Find me. What are you doing? I'll help. I'm sure I can handle it.
I don't think you typically agree with this kind of work, so you just go ahead and wait here. I'll come and find you when I'm done.
I'm going with you, and begins to follow you.
Why? Why do you insist?
Why do you insist on leaving? I told you. We haven't spoken in five decades. And I have something
you know of.
What?
Yeah, anyways, stay here.
No. And she follows you. Do you head over and
I turn into mist.
Nice. Are you oh, you're just shifting into mist. Okay.
Am I also watching this happen?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm holding out for now, but I'm just like, oh, fuck me.
Nice.
Can I say I haven't seen Feora. Have I come in?
Probably concentrating on the
so.
Goliath. Yeah.
That's what I thought. I'm gonna say back to, I guess, the group chat. I'm gonna see what they have to say, and then I'm gonna try to. I want to call it a night.
Right, Feora, are you reforming or anything, or just what's your plan?
Reform 20 feet away.
Okay.
Away from her.
Mist forms behind you as she's Misty steps once you apparate. The highest of wizards. Hello. That's fun, isn't it? That's a new skill for you. Where are we going?
I need to go save my girlfriend from a Goliath. Can you just not be a pain in the ass?
So that follows.
Can I also walk up at this point?
Absolutely.
Okay, do I know who this is? I don't know.
I think so.
No.
You may have,
but I see that they're
coming
like following Feora. Yeah, I'll come up and I'll be like, hi.
Tuna, they're weak. Grab them.
Who am I grabbing?
And she'll point at Minera as she says it.
You
Oh
see
my
this
god,
woman
this is my
tip her
girlfriend's
head.
grandmother. Okay.
Like-
Yep, I grab her.
Feora. Okay.
Like very, very daintily, but like around the arm. Like, hi.
Hello. She turns and you see this raging arcana in her eyes. The likes of which you probably haven't experienced, even in Dia. Like, hello. I see my sister's made some new friends. My name's
Your
Minerva.
sister.
Yes. I'm Minerva. What's your name?
Do I know the name?
You
I
probably
know the
heard
name, don't I?
introduced. Oh, you did hear the name. I think that she did mention it once back in the Thieves Guild.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, and I'm gonna let go.
As they're talking, Feor is like running away over to
Sure.
This is what Tuna was hoping to accomplish, but it went a different direction.
All right, we'll jump over to you, Feora. You reach
Yep.
Ladrin and the Goliath, if that's what you're going for.
Yeah.
All right. What do? They're dancing. Goliath doesn't know you, so they're just still dancing with Ladrin.
What do you think you're doing with my girlfriend?
Dancing.
I don't think so. Girl, what is this?
He asked me to dance.
I go to the
thought he
bathroom
was gonna.
for 2 minutes and I catch you out here dancing with another guy? Like, what is this? I thought we were getting really serious.
Oh
my god.
So this is your girlfriend, he says to you, Ladrin. Well, I'd hate to get in between the two of you. My apologies.
Yes, you really would. Now, can you get out of here, please? Haven't you done enough, you homewrecker?
Pleasure to meet you.
It's not a pleasure to meet you. Ugh.
Turns and walks away.
I'm going to detect thoughts immediately.
Okay.
After I find, if I have another spell, I do. I
Okay.
cast it.
Surface thoughts. A feeling of like, excellent. I just learned another person that she's connected to.
Right. I knew that. That's it.
That's a surface thought right now. Very pleased with acquiring more information about you. But you can push further if you want. It's just, that's the point where they'll start to know if you fail. If they succeed their saving throw, they'll know it's you in their mind. But you're welcome to. If it succeeds, they don't know.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay, what
I don't like this at all.
what's the saving throw? Is it a wisdom?
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That is an 17. I don't know if that succeeds or not. What's your DC?
18 was my DC.
Nice. Nice.
All right, let's go.
Okay. You push it a little further, and you're starting to hear thoughts now instead of just a general impression. And it's planning. Putting aside planning is mentally putting aside planning of, okay, another face. I'll get that to person A, B, and C to find out who they are. But the task at hand is getting to Benjiel's collection to collect this first good. Now that I've gotten this information.
Benjiel's?
Yes. Benjeel. Benjiel's private collection.
Oh, that was the, I heard private. Okay, so that's the private citizen that I heard.
Sounds
now
like
I have
it.
a name.
Seems like it.
Mm-hmm.
That's about as far as you can push with one use of that. You can push further, but again, it's another save for pushing further.
Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. What? Let me check my inventory real quick.
Okay.
No, that would be too weird. I'm just gonna stare as the Goliath is walking away, digging holes into the back of its head.
Nice.
And then look at Feora and just kind of like, that was amusing. He's gonna, I mean, yes, but now they know who you are and they're gonna try to find out more information on you. And wait, did I hear the names of the people? Like, I'm gonna tell that information to A, B, and C.
It was not that level of detail for their names. It's just accomplices, basically, that are information getters.
Okay. Okay. You may want to tell your associates that we may have a problem with that one,
I'm
that
not
one, and that
overly
one.
concerned with the two-bit mercenary, but I also came in here with a fake name, an altered face, altered voice, and there's not a lot of actual, like, information on me paper trail-wise anywhere. So, but be as careful as we always are, which seems to be declining rapidly. Anyways, now that you're good, we need to go talk to my sister, unfortunately.
Minera has left Tuna's side, of course, at this point. So if you want to do anything, Tuna, let me know. But
Okay,
Minera's
in my head, I thought this was Dia's grandmother for some reason.
okay, gotcha.
Oh.
Having a
Mindarda. That's
moment.
probably why.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we did see her though, right?
You would have seen
Yes,
her
earlier.
be introduced.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I'm not crazy. Never mind.
Nice. Okay, so Minera is definitely like a pleasure and moved on. So if there's anything you want to do to try and stop her further, let me know. Otherwise, she's just going to continue her walk over to Feora.
So your sister, tell me about. I'm really bad at this.
And she's walking.
I'm trying to run interference right now. I'm going to be 100% honest with you, and I'm really bad at this. And I'm like following her now.
Please, then join. I have something of the utmost importance I must speak with my sister about.
Okay.
Well, thank you. I appreciate what you're doing. I truly do.
Yep.
And continues to walk. So Feora and Ladrin, as you're wrapping up this conversation, you find a person. Ladrin, you look over, is like a person standing beside you two. That looks, sisterly to Feora. Let me see if I can find the image here for Minera. I don't think I have an updated image of Feora, though, so you can see, but they have very similar features. And the face, it's like, oh no, yeah, that's a sister for sure. And I will share here for our viewers, Minera. All right, let's see. Let's get Minera. Here we go. Okay. Feora. He says, not so loud that a bunch of people can hear it, because, she knows. But loud enough to get your attention. Please, if you seem to have handled your big dangerous moment, please. I need to speak.
All right, Minnie, what is it?
Minera. And you're fine with me speaking in front of your friends.
Yes.
Can we go to another place that maybe isn't quite as crowded as this ballroom? Because people are like, swaying in and out and stuff.
Like an over-dramatic gesture. As you wish, dear sister.
Good. Well, that's a change. Let's go. And you find like a little room off to the side. Ladrin, Tuna heading as well?
Oh yeah.
Nice. Wonderful. All right. Well, it's good that you're here. At the same time, I've been looking for you. Hard to find as ever.
And why are you looking for me after a century? Thought we were content with the whole not interacting dynamic.
I am quite content with it. However, there, I have a bit of an issue at hand. And I need your, I need a,
Sorry.
I need your,
You keep trailing off. Just a little bit louder.
I need your,
Oh my god. Mm-hmm.
I need help. Someone I know needs your help, and I'm here to facilitate that.
Okay.
If you listen. It's not your forte, I know, but please, try.
Not my forte. What do you think I do for a living? You know what? Don't answer that.
I listen. I'm glad to list what you do for a living.
I know you're all too pleased. Can you please tell me whatever it is that is so important you tracked me down here?
There is someone whose family I am indebted to. Debt of gratitude from many decades ago.
I didn't know that you understood gratitude. It's interesting.
Gratitude that's earned is different than gratitude that's stolen. But we're not here to rehash that old conversation. I simply need you to know that I'm so sorry. I got lost in my notes section here. There are many things I'm doing here in Avalon, but this person, I owe a debt to their family. And I have something that their family entrusted me with long ago, asking me to return it to them if ever an heir showed up. And so they have. But they'll need your help. They'll need your help. I need to make sure that they're safe. They stay safe. I have information I need to share with them, and once they know, that will put them in danger. And I can't help them where they need to go. And they will want to go once they know what I need to share with them. Also, for secrecy's sake, I made sure that the item I was tasked with holding was locked up safely in the guard's vault, so that even I couldn't have access to it in case someone was able to threaten me or corner me. I don't agree with your methods, but I think they might be needed to acquire what I need to return to them. I need your guidance after. And though I can't say much here, they may be an asset to you, and as well, but that's for you to decide. I just want to have a meeting with her and you and I in the coming days, and you can decide for yourself.
Fine. We'll do the meeting, but only because I'm such a bleeding heart.
sure there are plenty of other teeth to pull around here. If you get a moment, please speak with her. She is the performer. Her name is Leanna. And gestures over to Leanna, who's performing another beautiful song on the stage. I've asked her not to reveal her name or details about herself to anyone here, but told her that if you approach, I hope you will, to set up a time and day for this meeting, to simply use the passphrase, she's a musician. The last time I heard this song was on the beaches of North Bell. Now it's you. I feel secure in setting up a time and date. Sometime in the next few days, please. I have, as I'm sure you do, a great deal of business to tend to.
Sure, whatever you say, Minnie.
It's Minerva. Well, back to focusing on Feor. I'm sure you'll be relieved.
Oh, I'm tickled.
Pleasure. And nods to Tuna. With like the nod of understanding of what you had to do. Nods to Ladrin.
Just stares.
And then, gestures to Feor and heads out. And I'll just, we're going to wrap up soon, but I just wanted to give you a minute before the party ends, to be able to set that up with Leon if you want.
Sorry you guys had to witness that, and sorry that I kind of just agreed with the meeting without bringing it up. But as much bad blood that there is between me and my sister, it must be something very important if she's willing to break a century of silence to ask me for help.
Okay. Whatever.
Well, I guess we'll go pay a visit with Liana.
Sure.
And just start making her way down.
Okay. You kind of head over just as one of these songs is finishing. And Leanna's taking a little pause for break.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the last time I heard that song was on the beaches of North Belmont. Quite a lovely show.
The beaches of North Belmont. By chance, do you know Monera?
Yes.
Wow. I'm not sure. She said that you had information for me or you could help me get something. She has something she's holding on to.
Yes. She didn't give me too many of the specifics, but it seems that we need to set up a meeting.
Okay. Are you available tomorrow?
Not tomorrow, but how about in 3 days?
In 3 days' time?
Yes.
Okay. Where?
She'll give a location of one of their safe houses, an address in Avalon.
Okay.
Okay. What should I do in the meantime? How will I know?
Just stay safe. I assume you're with my sister in some capacity here.
Your sister?
Monera.
Your sisters?
Unfortunately, yes. It's panned out that way.
She never mentioned you. She had a sister. That seems rather odd.
She wouldn't. We don't get along.
Oh, that's so sad. I miss my sister every day. I can imagine not getting along with one you have right beside you.
Well, she's not usually here. She actually lives halfway across the continent because she can't stand me. So,
Oh, sorry.
no, again, it's okay. But just stay with her. She'll keep you safe. And in 3 days, you and I are meeting, and I guess we'll both find out more about this.
Yes, I look forward to it. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. And your performance is actually lovely, even if I've never heard the song before.
Thank you. Wow. Really, truly.
All right. You part ways. As Leanna, you have a lovely night continuing and finishing your performance until things begin to shut down. Soft conversation as many of the people leave. Feora, Ladrin, and Tuna, you're able to leave, the ballroom and kind of beat the traffic.
Yay.
You find your way back to whichever access method you want to go back to the Thieves Guild. And another night falls over Avalon. Waves crash below the cliffside. Down below, the stars and nebulas shine right across the, I think we're in early spring or late winter right now, skies. And in this city, aglow with lights late at night, the safety and stability it's known for decades slowly erodes under the Lost Gods' influence. And with that, we'll pick up next week for next session. So well done, everybody!
Yay, that's so exciting.
This, you know what? This is kind of juicy. You know what I mean?
Oh, this is the most dramatic thing you'll ever
Yeah.
experience. Let me tell you.
1000%. It's
Every-
I didn't
great.
know I was gonna be so enamored by this. I'm like, okay. I'm like, wow, ideas.
Oh,
Things
yes.
are cooking. I get it. I get it now. Now the movie makes sense.
Nice.
Love
Excellent.
that.
That's awesome. Yes. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. And already crushing it with the role play, the whole like, oh, I must my sister every day. I can't imagine. I'm like, oh, that's so good, and it's so dynamic, like bringing Feora in, like oh, crushing it. It's crushing it. I love it.
Wow.
So fun.
Wow. I will sob right now.
I know, it's so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for your. Thank you very much again for the raid, Drew the Damager. Always love seeing you here. And for anyone in chat that doesn't know Drew the Damager, go check out their channel. They got a lot of really exciting content over there. All right, with that, we're gonna raid our friends over at Behold Roleplay. But in the meantime, if you had fun and you're new, consider giving a follow. We've got a few campaigns we stream across the week. You'll be alerted to that. But either way, just super appreciate you being here. And you've been watching Sundered Faete. It's our Tuesday night D&D campaign every Tuesday night, 9 to midnight Eastern. And we hope, at the very least, to catch you next Tuesday, where we find out a little more about Leanna. And Leanna finds out a little more about what's, Minera has in store.
Uh-oh.
And, plot can thicken. We'll let that thicken over this week and catch back up. Yeah. So have a lovely night. Consider giving a Qualcomm Adbird raid when we get over to Behold Roleplay. We'll give them some love and a little hype and a little branding as we get over there. All right, take care, everyone. Have a lovely night. We'll catch you soon. Bye. Okay.